Welcome to Love and Then What? Love and Then What? With your hosts, Robbarnabei and Justin
We gotta
Judge.
change that.
Robbarnabei and Justin Judge.
So this is Tremaine's first time actually. No, second time. Last time Robbie was here, so we haven't fixed the intro yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
But next time, it'll be fixed. That's
Yes.
Tremaine, obviously. I'm obviously Justin. Not many white guys named Tremaine.
Yeah, you got that right.
And our guest today is Rebecca. Actually, I'm not sure of your last name because I don't know where.
It's still Keller. I know.
So the reason Rebecca and I know each other is we were both married to the same shitty family.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
She's my, would you say ex-sister-in-law or
Yeah.
ex-ex?
Ex-sister-in-law, ex-brother-in-law.
Okay, yeah.
We were
So
married to siblings.
and they were both pieces of shit who cheated
Yes,
and left us for don't care, don't want to know.
exactly.
Doesn't matter now.
Nope.
But so
Pretty harsh.
yeah. Oh, she's probably one of the main reasons, Rebecca, is that I'm still alive today. So I called her multiple times during the whole divorce thing, and she talked me off, not a literal edge, but other drive my car off.
Oh, yeah, you were ready to drive your car.
Oh, damn.
This was like the first 2 months of the divorce. I was drinking a lot,
Mm-hmm.
thoughts of suicide, all kinds of stuff, and Rebecca literally brought me back. She called me a couple times, so
Banana check.
we call each other Banana and Banana Split.
Split, yeah.
That's cool. I like when you can do a friendship like that.
So the reason we call each other Banana Split is when I was with my ex, they would talk all the time continuously. They don't talk anymore at all because that family is the worst family ever created. You know what they're like? You know the McPoyles from It's Always Sunny?
Nope.
So the McPoyles from It's Always Sunny is this really, really weird family. They all have unibrows, and they're all like white trash.
Oh, shit.
So that's basically them.
Damn.
Yeah. So they're all,
Yeah, we were best friends. I was the matron of honor.
yeah.
I gave a speech at your wedding.
Oh, bowling. Oh.
Yeah.
That's actually good.
But yeah, they're like the McPoyles. They're all weird. Every single one of them has something wrong with them. None of them are normal in the least bit.
All three siblings cheated on their spouses.
Yeah, they all did.
And they all got divorced.
Oh, damn.
And she used to talk a lot of trash on her ex-husband because he cheated. So the chronological order is her husband cheated on her first, and then they got a divorce. And then my ex-wife, we call him the whore. We're not going to say names.
That's fine.
The whore, she was really mad at her brother, so her ex-husband. She was really mad about the whole idea of cheating and divorce. She never liked it. But everyone in the family, even the mom's been married who knows how many times.
3 times.
The dad's too weird to ever have a relationship again, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's
That's how we know each other.
that's how we know each other.
That's,
The banana split thing. So the banana split thing, she used to come over for dinner almost once a week probably.
Mm-hmm.
She would come over and hang out with me and the whore. And I don't know how it started, but I started making jokes. Like I would just say like, "Why did the banana across the road split?" Something
Yeah,
stupid. It made
yeah.
no sense. It was just bullshit dad jokes.
It's
That
always banana split.
yeah, just or if like she saw like the whore and her were Skyping or whatever, or FaceTime, whatever they call it, I would just be in the background, banana split. And it made no sense, but
But it's stuck.
yeah, it's stuck forever. So
Mm-hmm.
whenever we both went through our divorces, she would text me or I would text her a banana check, and we'd be like, she would either be like, "I'm really happy" or "I'm really down," or I'd be like, "Good day" or "I'm really down." And whenever we made progressions in our depressions, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Progressions in our
In your
depressions.
depressions.
We
We were
would
trying to split.
we would let each other know like, "Hey, good day today," or whatever it was. For the first 2 months after the divorce, we talked continuously because we had a commonality between the two of us. We both were with this McPoyle family, and we both came out of it. And how have you been doing? Speaking of progressions and depressions, how have you been doing lately?
I've been doing well. I haven't been like really depressed about it. I come home, it was bothering me that I would be coming home alone to nobody, just my cat.
Yeah.
And I got over that. I had some bad days, but
Yeah,
I'm much happier. People say I look much happier.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What
I'm
did you
just
do
getting over
different?
I think I just woke up one day and I was like, I'm over this. I can't live my life It's gotta, like, I gotta change it.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna let, like, that family ruin my life. I
Nope.
already spent 10 years.
They're live ruiners. They
Yeah.
ruin people's lives. How long were you with your ex?
9.5 years.
And how long did it take to get over the? I mean, you're never gonna be 100% over it. There's always gonna be little scars.
Yes, there's gonna be something. always there.
absolutely.
But, I mean,
200
You're
pages.
moved on past, like, you don't love that person anymore, but there's still those scars. So we'll know we'll never be 100% past it. But when did you realize, like, you're over it? You know,
I think it took, like, almost a year.
a year?
Because I was going through the divorce. I had my career change because my job sold and I had to find another job. I moved 55 miles away.
Yeah, moving. I didn't get a move. See, I still to this day, my girlfriend Ashley will find stuff from the horror. Like, what is this? It's still like fucking skeleton in the closet. Like, they just.
Paint that bathroom.
I know there's a bathroom that I have painted on my first floor that's purple. It was painted for the whore, and it's just an ugly purple. I have to paint it. It's just one of those things that hasn't happened. But me and Ashley have been doing a lot of different things to the house. So this is a banana split beer.
Oh my God, is it?
You have another? Yes. Okay. So we went to the beer store. Went to the craft beer store.
Wait, hold on, real quick with this one question on your
Okay.
behalf. 1 year isn't a short period. That's a long time.
Yeah.
You telling me that whole year you were depressed,
I had off and on days.
but you
But
just couldn't get over it
It
for
just,
a whole year?
I knew,
Thank you.
he wanted a divorce. I gave him a divorce. I got divorced really fast. And I wasn't going to be, I learned this, I wasn't going to be with somebody that doesn't want me. I'm not going to fight for somebody that doesn't want me.
When didn't he want you?
It-
When did you feel like he didn't want you?
When I found out that he was talking to a 21-year-old.
And the whore wanted to go fight her, by the way, on your behalf. So
And then, they work together, they're friends.
Oh,
I don't want to know
God.
anything. Like,
No,
Oh, my
I know, but they
goodness.
did. I don't know now.
yeah. Who knows? So let's get a little bit into the beer real fast, just because banana split. So we went and found 4 different beers.
Okay.
The one's a White Rascal, which is basically for the vanilla ice cream. The Banana Wells, Strawberry Wheat from Lancaster Brewing, and a Breakfast Stout from Founders, which is chocolate.
Did you mix it all?
Ashley's a bartender, resident bartender. She mixed it.
Oh, wow.
She's not really a bartender. She was a bartender. So let's all taste it. Yeah, that shit's actually good.
It is.
Yeah, you better drink that.
I want to try it.
Drink it now. What the fuck's
I don't drink beer. I don't like beer.
banana.
You
Bro,
can't taste
drink it. It tastes really good.
Wow.
She's a
Just
bartender.
taste it.
I know, but banana tastes disgusting.
Great job, Ashley.
That was a great one. So,
Wow.
all right,
We're not even good at cheers.
these are all the beers.
Very, very
Cheers.
light. Very light.
These are all the beers. She'll be a sponsor.
Wow, that was good.
Yeah.
Can you taste the banana?
Nah.
See?
It's very subtle.
Cause yeah, that's what I'm saying. Very light.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not.
Dave, did you want to try some?
in my mouth, so.
You have one? Oh, she's already drinking one off camera. But that is good.
She's
That
good. I'm
That
good.
is
we
I'm
we
good.
actually went to Wawa and we were looking for whipped cream and a banana to just put in there. But
That is the
just
most
because I want to see
disgustingest
Tremaine
thing
eat a
in the
banana.
world. No, nope.
Just 'cause I would
Never in
love
my
to see
lifetime.
Tremaine
No,
eat a
just-
banana.
I'm gonna throw up. Dead ass. I'm not
How would you get the whipped cream off the banana if you're gonna eat it?
I'm not eating no fucking whipped cream off nobody.
I didn't say. Whoa. Nobody's banana. It's
Anything.
my banana. I bought it for you.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing it. Who does that? If I catch any nigga taking whipped cream off a banana, you're a suspect. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Babe, can you check to see if it's recording? I'm nervous it's not recording because
Oh, don't say that.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay, we're good. Sorry. I got nervous for a second. I was like, I always double check myself. I'm always like, did I turn the oven off kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
And normally, but we're good. All right. So we both went through that. It took you about a year to get over. And how long has it been now?
A year and a half.
Mhm.
It was just, I think I just woke up one day and was like, I'm not going to be in a pity party anymore.
How did you do something specific to get over it?
I think I was ready to start dating again.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of focused my attention on that, focused my attention on my career. And I just, I don't know, something just clicked one day.
I think right around the same time we both, because we would talk almost every day for a while, and then both of us it kind of went to like once or twice a week, and then
Nothing.
nothing. It would be a banana check like every 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
Recently, it's been once a month. I think the last one was like once a month, but it's
Because
not like.
you found Ashley.
Oh, I found Ashley. We've been dating, what, 4 months, babe? 4 months.
Yeah.
So
It's been,
I just always wanted, after I found Ashley, I just wanted to check on you and make sure you were still good, because we'll get into a little bit later.
Okay.
We'll get into a little bit later what's been going on with you. But, so, when did you change that last name?
I tried to change it during this whole COVID thing happened, and I Social Security office is closed. So I sent my paperwork in, and they were like, you need the original documents. I'm not going to send my divorce decree and my marriage certificate, the originals, in the mail.
Right.
So I have to just take a day off and do that. But then it's a pain in the ass trying to change your name on all your cards and your passports. And
the whore literally just got done changing her name on everything. And she won't change it back.
She won't? Why?
I would never talk to her. Like, if my last breath was, they're like, you can live another 10 years, or you could never talk to her again. I'd rather die 10 years early. I don't, like, so people will say, like, oh, you sound like you're still, like, in love with her, or you're obsessed with her. I think people that get over,
I don't think you sound obsessed.
Like,
No.
I think you
sound like, I sound like
no respect for her. You
No,
just
none.
You don't.
You don't.
No.
have- like, you don't care about the person at all.
Oh,
No.
no.
No,
He
I-
wouldn't.
more than that, I despise the person who they are on a cellular level.
That's agreed. I know
Like,
exactly what you're
and
saying.
because somebody who could do what they did to any of us, you've went through, you didn't get married, but you've had 2 kids with 2 different moms. So you can watch the first one. It's already up. Well, this one's coming out like probably 2 months from now. We take a while, but I'm going to get my own editing station, and I'll be editing fast. Well, you went through something similar, and it just, you just, oh, how could you lie to me the whole time? You're obviously lying if you can just say, for the rest of our lives, we'll be this or that, and then just walk away. It doesn't make any sense to me. So people that just go, oh, well, you have to get over it. If I wanted, like, if that was another person on the street that said, let's get a house together, I'm going to help you pay all the money towards the house, I'm going to have kids, I'm going to do all these things, and I'm like $300,000 in debt now, would you be like, oh, that's just Jeff, he's cool, man, nobody gives a fuck? Like, you would still hate that person. When people are like, oh, I don't really care about my ex, you should hate them. You should despise them, especially ex-husbands and wives.
Listen, I don't agree on that one. I don't
Why?
think we should automatically despise them. And the only reason I say that, and it's like, yes, I understand. Like, for my example, I don't despise my baby moms because what they did to me. I despise what they are doing to me with my kids. That's the only reason I despise them.
Well, I'm saying she's still doing this to me. I'm still paying for a house that I don't want.
No, I feel you with that. But other than that, as a person, whatever, for me, she was young. So she was young-minded. I can't really, truly come at somebody that's young-minded and thinking that they're ready to settle down, but they're truly not ready to settle down. And that's life. That's how everybody is, and that's how everybody's going to act. And you just got to find that right one. But till then, I'm not going to judge nobody on that end. But damn well, I'm going to judge you as a mother, or as a person, if you would stop your kid from seeing the other part. Because what is the reason for it? The only thing I can think is spite.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I'm just saying that everybody can be different, everybody can change, everybody grow up.
Yeah.
Not everybody, but people grow up.
Bro, I'm looking at your hat right now. I can't stop looking at your hat. I'm sorry.
Why?
Because it looks like a fat guy who's wearing too small of a shirt and there's just one button on. He's got one of the front buttons on. At least you're not wearing the winter hat this time. Yeah. Last time he was wearing a winter hat.
Damn,
and he's saying it wasn't winter.
It's 90 degrees outside.
Why can't I wear a hat? There's no such thing as a winter hat.
Yes, there is. There's a very...
They all do the same thing, just a hat.
No, they do not serve the same purpose.
Warmth. They all gives it warmth.
It gives it the warmth. That's the hat's not for warmth though. That's
all hats give you warmth. It's freaking
your
head is covered.
I hate that this is the hill that you... All right, if you want to die on that hill, go ahead. We'll figure that out.
You're not gonna. No. Where's your mallet?
Oh shit! Baby, can you get my mallet, please?
It's
in the laptop bag.
What do you? Oh, because you're a judge.
Because I'm a judge. Ashley got me the mallet and everything is awesome. But
No, but I think that you despise her because you didn't see it coming.
nobody saw it.
Agreed.
I saw mine coming.
Yeah.
I would have never. I would have bet my life, and I would have died about you.
Yep. You can always be so perfect, but I'm lucky I got Ashley now. Mm-hmm. And I'm very
you
happy.
seem so much happier.
I never have to second guess if I trust Ashley. The whore, I always had to second guess because she would say and do things that I didn't trust. And she would say, why don't you? I'd always say I trusted her, but it's impossible when she would be like, we would be out of the restaurant, I'd be with my parents. And the waiter would come, she goes, oh, he's cute. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you? And then she would wear like really like skimpy
Oh, and
clothes.
she would always post stuff on social media.
And I never had social media, so
Yeah,
I had no
no.
idea what she was doing until
That's
after the
all-
fact.
That's
She
all
like-
attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had like
She's a whore.
1,400 friends. They're not fucking friends.
No, they just want to see a girl get naked for no reason.
Yeah.
Fucking whore. She never got. I mean, I don't know now. I don't want to know what she does
I'm
now.
not telling you
Oh, thank you.
anything.
Okay, but if she's
No tits, no ass.
no never,
Can't fucking dance.
bro, her ass is like a deflated balloon with like a hole in it. Like there's nothing there. Fucking, I'm gonna say right now, she is. What do you call it? What was that 2x4? In Ed, Edd n Eddy. What was it called? Remember what I'm talking about?
Fucking fuck is it?
Plankton? No,
not
that's not.
plankton.
Pull it up.
Damn it! I know it.
Hold on.
Hold
Let me,
on. I know this.
let me see if I can find it.
Ah, I'm gonna feel so stupid right now. It's at the tip of my tongue.
Oh, Plank. Let's see. Her name is. What the fuck is it? Dun, 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 dun. Justin is Googling. It just says Plank, so I'm going to say she's Plank.
Yeah, I was right. That's what I thought.
Plank.
Shit. Got me over
Okay.
here fucking my head up.
So she is Plank. No tits, no ass. No real emotion there. She's kind of like dead all the way around.
I'm gonna ask you a dead ass question.
Yeah.
What did she do to capture your heart?
So
Because
She's not
obviously they ain't the body.
it's just, I think I got into I'm a nurturer. Like, I like taking care of people. And I think that's what, like,
she needed a lot of work.
She do what?
She needed a lot of work.
When I met her, she was working at a Dollar Tree, living at her parents' house, had a queen size mattress on a twin size, what's underneath it? Box spring.
Yeah.
She didn't have a license, no goals, no aspirations. And I just clung to that. I was like, I gotta fix her. And after I fixed her, she basically used me up. But again, if you saw the relationship, you wouldn't think.
That dude's getting used. Or
No.
anything like that. I feel what you're saying.
I mean, Rebecca was there for
But,
the.
But, some people are good at it.
when I was asking the
Whore.
whore, I got it right. I wasn't
Okay.
going to say anything.
Okay.
When I was asking the whore and Justin what they love about each other for my speech for their wedding, Justin went on to this long paragraph. He was rambling on. I got one word answer from the whore.
You didn't.
She's dead on the
I
inside.
would have looked down and said, "Oh hell."
The one thing that brings me so much solace and so much peace with this is when she came into this world, she had nobody that loved her. And when she leaves this world, nobody's going to love her. Genuinely, nobody will love her.
about herself.
No.
No, she needs attention. She doesn't love herself because she needs to have that validation by people.
Yeah. She'll never find what she had with me ever again.
No, absolutely not.
I know you say definitely on that, but you still taught her
Still told her what?
how to be a good person
No.
at some point.
No, because if she was a good person,
I'm not saying she was. I'm saying that he taught her better.
She
She
tricked-
tricked you to the point
she
that
was-
nobody saw, correct?
Nobody
So
saw.
the only thing she did was taught herself more better now, so she doesn't slip up again. Type ordeal.
I don't.
When
I'm telling
people
you.
have that type of skill to make sure that you see that face and
She's a
everything looks.
sociopath, bro.
I know what he's saying, but that you can see that face and everything looks perfect and everything going good and everything, and then that type of shit happen.
Complete sociopath, though.
At the end of the day, I don't condone it. I hate it. It pisses me off. But for them to do it for so long and nobody notice it, it's some skill in that. You thought about it for that long. That person.
But again, I don't think she ever thought about it.
She had to.
She
have.
no.
There's no way that
She's
was a
very,
win.
very dumb.
she's dumb and she doesn't really have any connection because she moved around and she was in an orphanage for 11 years.
Thank God. You know what? I don't think anyone should abuse a child. but I'm so glad she had a shitty childhood. I wish this would continue into her adulthood. Whoever she left me for, don't tell me who. Don't give a fuck. I hope she gets the AIDS, the clap. She fucking loses an eye, and the next day her fucking no tits are even cut off. Less than tits. I want her dead so bad. I'm good. But I love my Ashley. I'm so lucky I had Ashley. She has changed me in so many ways and made me such a better person. I love you. Love you too. She loves me too. I'm so happy I got her. I had to gloat a little bit because I'm so lucky I got her.
Just remember, tomorrow's Sunday, church day. So if you want to.
Shalach Shalom. That's Jewish.
It's the Sabbath day of the Jews, so you're good.
Oh, so are you Jewish?
No, I just know from college.
Oh, I know from college. Okay.
Because I went to college in a Hasidic Jewish neighborhood.
I went to
Saturdays.
I went to a Catholic college, and I don't believe in any of that. But
I went to a Catholic college in a Hasidic Jewish neighborhood.
Was I talking when you were talking, and I just didn't hear that part?
No, I'm just saying. Nice.
I burped. All right. So speaking about that bitch that was crazy, let's get into our bitches be crazy clip of the week.
Okay.
All right. So you got to play the bitches be crazy clip or the video.
I know this one.
Not this one. The second one. So he's gonna play the bitches be crazy.
This one, right?
Yeah. So now just full screen the video.
Got your back, Jack. Bitches be crazy. Bitches be crazy.
To the right.
Crazy. Bitches be
All the way
crazy.
to the right.
Bitches be crazy. Got your back, Jack. Bitches be crazy.
So this is the bitches be crazy clip of the week. Let's get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
And this world
let me initiate.
keeps on turning.
Right here. I'm gonna hit you. You know that's not you. I'm gonna snuck your ass too. I'm gonna keep snucking you.
Let's just be blind.
You know what, ma'am? Let me off right here. Let me off right here.
I love the soothing music she's playing. Let's get it to stop. That's an even fight too. He almost lost that.
Keep following me, bitch. Shut up.
Damn.
Is that a cake? What's on the ground?
Whatever that food is, they're gonna be pissed.
Ready? What the fuck wrong with you? Ready? What's wrong with you? We go. Don't do that. Fuck you. What's wrong with you? Why the fuck you attacking me, stupid bitch? All this shit. I think you
I got it. Y'all going home?
Say something else, bitch. Why you keep fucking me? Say something else. Say something else, bitch. Say something else. You started. What's this? What's I doing dirty?
No, I don't want to see it.
You got me, bitch. You got me, bitch. You got me, bitch. I ain't got no bitch. You got me, bitch. You got me, bitch. You got me, bitch. What happened?
How did they get new baked goods?
I know you want his food back.
I tell you to leave it alone. I don't keep fucking with you, motherfucker. I don't keep fucking with you now. You keep fucking with me. I'm gonna hurt you. Get your hand off my goddamn food. If you do it, I'll keep.
Damn, you still on all your food everywhere.
Where'd it go? Where'd the food
That
go?
gotta be on his lap.
And they cleaned up the cake.
So fast.
It's a Barry White saved the day. Look.
Alright, that's not good. What's the point of her ass for? She farted?
She's dancing.
I know she is.
What? She's singing to him.
They're singing to each other.
Every time you're here, I feel a change. Something moves. I scream your name. Look what
No, they didn't kiss? Is that a butt ice? Is that a butt ice in her hand?
Yeah.
Alright, pause that. Yo, There was so many baked goods in that scenario,
Yeah.
and she had a nice dress. She had a nice summer dress on. They were gonna go to what do you think, like a barbecue? They were ready for a barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
They went through a cake, probably cupcakes and donuts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, they like they're about to start.
Have you ever gotten in a fist fight with a man? Like, have you ever?
I've slapped a guy in the face
Uh-huh.
because he was making out with my friend in my car on my birthday.
Oh
and he was my ex.
damn!
It was the triple herpes?
No.
Triple herpes is what we call our ex-husband.
Oh, shit.
It was
No. It was in college.
Well, fuck that guy.
Yeah. I'm good. He's got 3 baby mamas now.
How did you meet the guy in college? How'd you meet?
Oh, I've known him since high school. We dated in high school, and then we stayed friends. It was like a love-hate relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went out. He came to Jersey for my birthday, and we all went out. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. We were leaving the club, and they were making out in the backseat of my car.
While you were driving?
No, but yeah, we were like, everybody was getting ready to leave.
Shut up! Wait, shut up! I don't even want.
No.
You saying you was driving? This was happening?
No.
Okay.
No, we were in the parking lot.
Got you. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Where were you sitting and where were they sitting?
I was outside my car.
Yeah, it had to have been outside.
It was
the
in your
There's
car.
No way
It was-
in her
they
car,
were in,
but
they
yeah.
were in my car. I was outside, and then I saw it through the window.
Yeah, no way she was in the car. There's no way.
No. And then he had to drive my car because I was drinking,
Oh,
and we had to drive her home.
Oh my
and the whole entire ride home, she was like begging me and like apologizing.
Oh my God.
Did you hit her?
No, I just slapped him twice across the face.
And all right, so you're on the drive home. They make out in the back seat. Now you're driving home. Where's the guy?
He's
Oh,
driving
he's
my
driving.
car.
Oh, he's driving.
Yeah,
He's
'cause she's
driving
drunk.
my car.
Yeah, she's too
I'm
drunk.
I'm in the passenger seat, and she's in the back.
Because they got to drive her home now.
And what did the guy say? Like, she's apologizing. What
Yeah,
did he
what
say?
the guy said.
It was It was like 15 years ago.
I wouldn't forget. That's
Well,
some
you
fucked
remember
up
what the
shit.
friend said, but you don't remember what he said because you don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Like, I'm guessing when you got home, you just broke up with him.
No,
we
dude,
were
the ex.
broken up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that part of the story.
Yeah.
So how did you meet triple herpes?
Facebook.
It's weird.
So it was like back.
That's before dating websites, right?
I guess, but it was back in the day where you could, I guess, search who like your class and then the year.
I know you're saying right there.
So
Because
you
they
went
did do
to
that
school with
before.
them?
They did do that before.
Yes. Now it
So
sucks at it.
yeah, you can't even. Yeah. So you would have parameters where you can search. So I guess we just became friends because we both had the same.
Mutual friends, like same areas.
Yeah, and then when we graduated high school,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess we just like back in the day, you just start adding everybody from your class,
Mm-hmm.
and he kept poking me. When
Mm-hmm. That's when the poking was in play, right? You're
yeah.
right.
And I was in college then. It was like my last semester before I graduated, and like he would randomly message me, and then he was like, "Oh, when you're coming back home, maybe we should hang out." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." Like,
Where were you at when you weren't home?
I was in.
He's saying when you come home. Where were you?
I was in college. I
Where at?
lived Lakewood, New Jersey.
New Jersey?
Yeah.
And he lived in Delco?
Yeah,
Or-
he lived in Lansdowne. Yeah.
So we're in Delco. Everybody, they should already know that. But outside
Alright.
of Philadelphia is Delaware County. That's where we all live. That's where we're taping.
I don't
just-
live there anymore.
Thank God. God bless you. I wish I had holy water.
It's very nice.
I can't.
It's
all I want to do
totally
is.
different.
Me and Ashley. I want to move to Vegas, and Ashley said she would come with me. She's just smiling right now, and she's looking cute as shit in that dress. She had a summer dress on. I love this. So you met him on Facebook. So how about, you know what we should do?
What?
We should get into the dating sites. You want to get into that?
If you want.
Yeah, let's get into dating. All right, so top 5 dating websites.
Top 5?
I'm gonna go with number 5, and then did you write a list? We talked about this.
No, I have it in my head.
Okay, I'm gonna go with my number 5. You can go with your number 5.
I don't even think I have 5.
All right, well I'm gonna go with 5, and then you can.
But I don't have success on it, so I can't.
Well, you can give what you think the guys on there are normally like. Tremaine, you do the same. Have you ever been on a dating website? Well, you
He's
can just
lucky.
think. So he's off dating websites, so he can just talk about what he thinks about that dating website from just being an outsider.
But being on a dating website 10 years after not being on one is ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree. After 5 years of not being on one, I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
Oh, babe, you want to get on? She can get. She was on just like 2 or 3, but I'm gonna tell you what I. So after my ex left, like the next day, I basically got on a dating website just to. I didn't do anything, But it was just because I was like, I know she cheated, so I was like, I need to understand. Can you turn around forward, please? Ooh, that's loud. Ooh.
Sorry. I'm so hot right now.
Yeah, you are. Got that summer dress on.
Hi, everyone.
Oh. All right, before I get into the dating thing. So me and Ashley have a bet right now.
Oh, shit.
And the bet is who can lose the most amount of weight in 2 weeks.
You do it, say one?
So who can lose the most amount of weight in 2 weeks?
Okay. Even though I don't think he needs to lose weight.
I don't think she needs to lose weight either. But the bet is.
So how much you before you gotta at least put it on camera? What's both y'all weight, so we know if y'all lost.
I don't think she's.
No, we're just not going
We're
to say
gonna.
that.
She's probably not gonna say
No.
that. I'll say what I started at, and I'll say what my weight loss was, and she can just say what her weight loss was.
Are you doing by pounds or by body mass?
Percentage. So,
Percentage.
yes. So she's doing the whole science part of it.
Okay.
So I started at 217. We have 2 weeks. The loser after 2 weeks has to go on McDade and wear a Trump 2020 sign on the front and can't say anything to anybody that comes up and says anything.
My God.
I'm afraid I'm gonna get shot.
So one of us, she's down 5 pounds already. She can lose.
That's because I haven't drank all week.
We haven't. This is the first beer either of us have had in a week, which is
So
amazing.
I gained 10 pounds since I've been dating Justin.
Where on McDade?
It's
Near
mostly
his
semen.
house.
It's semen. 10 pounds of semen.
You're disgusting.
Wait,
It's
what?
Not in Chester.
Oh, dog.
So if you're not from Delaware County, Chester is more of a. Tremaine, how would you categorize Chester if they're not from Delaware County?
That's the hood.
That's
You
the
hear me?
hood.
That's the hood.
I live about 10 minutes, but I live like 5 minutes from, if 5 minutes from Chester, basically. If you're on McDade, 5 minutes from it. So you're still gonna get that Chester crowd, but you're still gonna get those fucking, I don't want to say good old boys,
I'm scared.
blue collar kind of guys. So
I'm trying to be there. Let me know the date and everything. 'Cause I don't know who's losing, whatever.
So every
but
time
that's
I go
gonna be
to eat something
hilarious.
bad, I just think about it. I'm like, oh, God.
People gonna remember you too.
Yeah.
They're gonna say that was the one that was outside on McDade wearing that sign.
and the next, each other will be there to.
Protect me.
Yes. She lost the bet. Like, she's not really the devil or anything. And then if you lose again, 2 losses means you wear a MAGA hat for a day, and everything you do, you got to be in a MAGA hat. So you got to go to the store, got to work, whatever you got to do.
I'm not wearing that to work.
Okay,
I'll get fired.
We'll have to do it. If you do lose 2 times, you'll have to wear it on your day off.
Okay.
And I already look like, I know what I look like. Trump. I know, Tremaine, what do I look like?
Oh, don't make me do that.
I look like I'm at the rallies, right? Like I'm not the KKK rallies, like the Trump rallies.
Same thing.
We've already talked, Tremaine. We've already talked about this.
I'm not a judgmental person.
We've already talked about this. Last episode, you said I looked like I was racist.
I don't remember
He's
that.
not.
I'm 100% not. I mean, my co-host is Tremaine, and he's cool as shit. I mean, his hat looks stupid as fuck, but hey. All right. So anyway, all right.
He don't know swag. That's all, guys.
No, I definitely do not know what that means. You see what I wear. So, all right. So we're going to get into my top 5 for dating websites.
Really quick before we start.
Yeah.
I've never been on a dating website before until March,
Yes, so
basically. And I had been off the dating scene for like almost 8 years, so.
She had a long-term boyfriend.
Yeah. So.
So y'all really both already know the date sites. I don't know. I should have known.
I only know one.
Oh, okay. You only know one, though. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. So number 5, mine is Match. So this one,
Use that one.
you have to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's too expensive, and because it's expensive, no one's on it. There's like if you want to put like girls near me, nobody there. You want to open it up to the whole country, like 3 girls that are like worth talking to. Other than that,
So I just signed up for Match.
Oh.
okay. So
That's
tell me what the
encouraging.
guys look like.
Very odd.
Like what type of guy?
Like older dudes, and it's very weird. Like you put your parameters in there, and then I'm getting matched with people in California.
Yeah, like I said,
I put my parameter in that my definite is I don't want anybody with kids, and I'm getting matched with people with kids, and then I thought you had to like both match each other, like both like each other, but I'm getting messages from guys that I'm not like liking back.
You just have to pay for it, and you can say whatever you want to whoever you want. What?
Question.
Yeah.
The kid thing. I knew that.
The kid thing. I'm just curious.
Are you asking her out on a date? Like,
I'm
look at
just
these
curious.
people.
No, listen.
I never saw Black Blush performance. Jesus Christ.
I'm just curious
Okay.
in her point. All right,
Okay.
listen. Why without a kid?
Because I don't want. Now I'm going to be a hypocrite because I'm going to tell you like something new, but didn't want to deal with the baby mama drama,
Okay.
the custody, or if you like, oh, I can't go out, I have to get a babysitter, or I can't because I have like it's my turn to like.
Don't get someone with a dog either, because we would find babysitters. So
It's just like it's a different, and then like I didn't like my ex and I didn't want kids, so I'm
Say that again.
My ex and I didn't want any kids.
100%. Both you didn't want kids.
100% didn't
Not
want
about
one
now?
didn't want kids, and then the other
What
one
about
decided.
now? Why would I?
I don't.
Do I want a kid?
Yes.
If I'm open to it, but I'm 33.
She Ashley is 32,
yeah,
so
I'll be
she's
33 in October.
So
I'm the same way. I'm like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't,
yeah.
it doesn't.
she wants a kid. Ashley wants a kid.
But before
so do you.
I need a kid. I need a kid.
Holy.
We need to show you pictures of my 3 nieces that he.
I saw.
Yeah.
I showed them kids. Tremaine, I gotta show you. I show those kids off as much as I can.
Yeah. Every time his mom comes over, she's like, he needs a kid. I'm like,
Yeah.
I got him a dog. Okay.
That's
Like-
because at the time I was trying that, like with my ex. I was just started trying probably for a month. We were trying to have
You're
a kid.
so fucking lucky, dude.
Oh,
I know.
So fucking lucky.
she would have been a terrible parent.
Absolutely.
So I would have had to
She
be.
sounds so awesome.
You would have to get a DNA test.
Oh yeah, I would never trust that whore for.
What's up?
I wasn't finished yet.
Okay, that's fine.
With what?
On that
On the
question.
okay, go ahead.
Now, what if? I'm just curious.
Okay.
From you pushing just that away,
Uh-huh.
maybe a person with a kid is literally the best match that you will ever
Exactly.
find in your life.
So I just started talking to this guy, and he didn't have, like, you can, I guess, it was on Hinge. I met him on Hinge. And, you good?
I never heard of that.
Oh,
It's a
I guess,
it's a
yeah, it's a
dating.
dating.
I signed up for it and deleted it like an hour later.
We'll talk about it after Matt. I want to get into Hinge because I never even heard of it either.
Okay, my coworker told me about it, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna do it. So you can say like you have kids or you don't, but you can hide that. And then, so it didn't have that if he had any kids, and he said he was open to kids. I'm like, all right. So we started talking. I'm the investigator that I am. I find his Facebook, and he's got a daughter. And I'm like, okay, but he didn't say anything. So last night we were talking, and I flat out was like, oh, you ever been married? He knew I was married. And I was like, have any kids? And he was like, never married. I have a 6-year-old daughter. And I'm like, all right. And he asked me if my ex and I had any kids. We just split the pets. And I was like, no, we didn't want any. And he goes, is that a deal breaker that I have a daughter? He goes, because some people it is. And I was like, in the past, it would have been a deal breaker because I didn't want to deal with the drama. But I'm now learning to, like, learn the situation. And I don't want to, like, maybe miss out on a potential partner just because they have a child.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you also get a great experience.
And then we ended up video chatting for 4.5 hours last night.
Nice.
And we're going on a date tonight.
Woohoo!
Oh, I was about to say,
Let's go,
I
girl.
want to get into that later. I want to get into that. But
I was about to say, don't tell your date that tonight.
so it's funny, the kid thing, I was the same way. So I was the same way where at first I was like, I don't want to deal with baby mama drama or baby daddy drama, whatever you want to call it.
He goes both ways.
I go, but whatever way I need to swing, left or right hand, I knock it out of the park either way. But Barry Bonds. But I didn't want it. And then I just started, I was like, it limits the field so much when you're on a dating website that you just go, you know what, I'll see. But I'm so glad Ashley does not have a kid.
I'm glad to.
Yes, she has awesome nieces that I love to death. They're the cutest things
But
ever.
it's true about like narrowing because when I was only on a dating website for 2 weeks before I met him, so I don't have that much experience. But I had made, so I'm 32. I made the parameters like 28 to 35 or something like that, and literally like the day that I was gonna go change it because I kept getting like guys in their 20s, and I was like, I'm not really like, I don't want to date a younger guy. Da, da, da. So that's something like for me that I was apprehensive about. And I was literally getting ready to change it to like 31, and then I met him. So I'm glad I didn't, because then I would have never, because he's 29, so I never would have.
Because I'm talking to he's 29.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
It's a
So,
good age. Good age.
but
About
then,
to be
you can-
30.
but then everybody like around our age group, they have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody does or has already been married
Or
There's nothing wrong having kids. It seems like how you say that makes it seem like something's wrong with kids.
No, there's nothing wrong with
No,
kids.
I think that dating's hard enough, and like it's very scary when you're going into it thinking about meeting a new person, and then on top of it, potentially meeting a kid.
And you
and
feel pressure that you have to make
right.
sure you got to do good with the kid.
But if the person's responsible, they're not going to throw their kid into it right away. They're going to take their time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
Something's going on up there.
You got to.
Yeah. So it all depends on if they're a good person, then hopefully their kid's gonna be good and the whole situation's gonna be good. But.
Exactly.
All right. So that's match. I'm gonna get into my number 4.
Okay.
POF. That's my number 4.
I've heard of it, but
Plenty of fish.
I heard about
Yeah.
that.
All right. So
I have my job because of that.
you were so
it's a
good at
thumbs
sex
up
that
for
you.
Becca.
Wait. Were you so good at?
No, I met. This was back in college. I haven't been on POF in years. So I met this guy. We went on a date. Didn't work out, but we still remain friends to this day. And after college, couldn't find a job in chemistry. And he was like, "My dad's the COO. Email him."
Of what? Just you don't have to say that.
Residential like a residential community,
Okay.
like property management.
There you go.
And he was like, "Here, you can get an interview." I got myself an interview and I got myself the job. So if it wasn't for POF, I would have never met him, and I would have never been in my career field.
So the guys that you meet on POF, you find are sophisticated with rich parents.
That was.
I wouldn't want that
15.
anyway.
That was
That sounds
like,
terrible.
yeah,
What are you trying to say about me? I'm not sophisticated.
No.
I don't have class. Excuse me, I have a
Just listen to the
master's
way you
degree,
said
and here I
class.
am sitting behind
You
this
said
desk.
class like that. Like that
Excuse
says
me.
it all. By the way, POF is plenty of fish for people
Yeah.
that don't know.
No, that was like 12, 13 years ago. So I don't know what it's like now.
I have no idea. I've never been on it, but
So-
I've heard things. Yeah.
So when I was on POF, probably 6 or 7 years ago, was when. No. When I was in the military, I was on POF, and in Europe, POF is big. It's the girls you meet in Europe are pretty cool on POF.
The fuck does that mean?
I mean, they're like
They're whores. They're easy.
I mean, all right. I mean, no. There's just
I called it out.
there's a higher caliber of girls. This is 2010 when I was there. So this is a higher caliber of girl, and I say that because it's juxtaposed to what it is here.
Exactly.
And I feel like online dating was just starting to be I don't know how long it's
Yeah,
been
POF has been around.
Yeah.
That's one that's been around forever.
Oh, okay.
So this one.
When did online dating become like the mainstream?
Man.
You know what I mean?
I know what you're talking about.
Because it's like that's it now, unless you like meet someone randomly somewhere.
20 teens probably.
Yeah.
I would say around 2011, 20. I don't know, somewhere
Yeah.
in the beginning of like the 2010s. Is that when that's when it became like a thing? There's a lot less like nobody thinks anything of it now. Oh, she has a dog food bag in her bra. Is that in your bra?
Very awesome.
She's patting it with dog food.
I didn't have pockets when I took them out, and I was like, "Oh my god, something's bothering me." Right now.
That was so weird to do.
Sorry. I'm a
It's the
magician
norm now.
Yeah, it's very normal.
yeah.
It's normalized completely. Everyone. That's how I'll get into how me and her met on that's number one, how we met. But POF around here, I haven't been on in a while. Since and even when I was on, like after the whore left, and between me and the whore and her, I went on POF. I couldn't find a single girl that was normal. They're all fucking ghetto girls who like take those pictures with like the hearts or like the duck, like they put like a bunch of like
Too much. They're doing too much.
They're trying to distract you from their face.
and they're always
Exactly. Exactly.
like all kinds of bullshit. And every time I've ever talked to any of them, they're always just like, it's just ghetto as shit. Like I don't like it. Like I'm not a ghetto kind of guy. If you haven't noticed from the way I look.
What do you mean they talk ghetto to you? Like
It's just like,
Yeah,
hey, how you doing? Like, I say it with a weird accent. That was weird. But there's like eyes where there shouldn't be eyes. Hey boy, like with an eye at the end of a boy.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
But they have the big hoop earrings, which if you're into that, cool. Go on POF. They're all in there.
Yeah.
It's just like that's the way I read it because there's eyes where there shouldn't
the
be
bigger the hoop,
eyes.
the bigger the hound. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. All
I
right,
didn't even
Tremaine.
think about that. That's actually that sounds pretty accurate.
Bigger hoop, bigger hound. Judgment call.
Sounds pretty accurate.
All right, Tremaine. What do you think about POF since you haven't been on before I said that?
I talked to a lot of niggas about this song, and they said that from them, they're telling me is basically they easy for them to get free booty. You I mean, it's nothing like for relationship. None of them talk to me in no relationship type shit. Just.
But that's okay if that's what.
If that's what y'all both looking for, you know,
right.
that's what everything's.
And I've actually,
but that's go see what they got.
I just remember this since you said that booty thing. I actually talked to a girl in there for like probably 2 hours on it a while ago.
And he got what he wanted, so.
No, but she said, "Hey, by the way, it's 100 roses for an hour." I was like, "What does that even mean?" She goes, "100 roses for an hour." I was like, "We were just talking about what we do for a living," and she made up some bullshit before, I guess. And she goes, 100 roses for an hour. I was like, what does that mean? She goes,
I'm really bringing you 100 roses just so you know.
She's like, $100.
I know, but I'm bringing you 100 roses.
For everyone else in the world. So it's $100 for an hour of sexcapades.
Yep.
Okay, good to know.
That's
I would have brought like a bunch of roses.
I would have brought 100 roses. You said I got a text.
Like, do you have an uncle that sells these? Like, I don't.
100 roses is way more expensive than 100.
Yeah,
way more.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's why I got nervous. I was like, I can't afford that. $100 I got that right now. I would never do it now. I love you. I love you, Ashley.
You don't have to keep saying that. I know, you're fine.
All right, so number. Oh wait, do you have a number 4 or where? Do you have? What do you have? 3?
Have you tried POF?
No, not since.
Oh, since the.
No.
Okay.
Have you ever tried POF?
No.
So
I tried one dating site for 2 weeks.
There's no way to know what kind of guys on there. I mean, I was on there, so you can find a catch. All right. So do you have a number 4? Or what? How many numbers do you have? Do you have 3 or 4?
Facebook dating.
That's a thing?
That's a thing.
Oh, shit.
Newer,
Yeah,
yes.
newer.
Which I have heard from people that they liked it.
Yes,
That's a
Facebook
fucking
dating, Hinge, Bumble. Oh, I do have 5.
So what's your number?
Match.
Let's just go with your number 5 real fast.
eHarmony.
So we.
Oh, that shit actually work?
Is the worst one you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
worst one.
Oh, worst one.
Wait,
Okay.
is this number? Yeah.
This is my number 3. Why is this number 5 for you? Why do you hate it so much?
It's super expensive.
Same with Match.
Match is way cheaper than eHarmony.
Okay, I can't remember.
And you get guys who are like 36 years old living at home with their parents with like no job.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, who paid for your eHarmony? Like, you just get very...
Okay.
Yeah, like, it's just very weird people. I had a really weird experience. I met this one guy.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get into that later if you want.
Yeah.
And it was just very... And then the amount of people on there,
Mm-hmm.
not many, because it's super expensive.
Yeah. So that's my number 3. So there, for me, when I went on there, I don't go on there anymore. I love you, baby. So there's a lot of good intention girls on there, but there's just not a lot of them. From my side, like there's girls who are actually looking for something serious, which I was after I was like, I'm not like into like the single life. Like that was not a good look for me. I tried it. It was not a good look. I was a single guy for first like 22 years of my life. I mean, I had like little flings, but I wasn't like, you know what I mean? Anyway, they know what I mean. So there's a lot of good people in there. They have like good jobs. They were normally older than me. And
that.
Clearly. Which is not a bad thing. They always had kids. They normally went through a divorce, but there wasn't a lot of them. And that was another one of those websites where you had to expand it to California. Mm-hmm. You had to say, all right, you can live anywhere in the United States, and I will lie to you and have sex with you. Like it's just weird. It's just a weird website. What do you know about eHarmony?
I don't know shit about it. I remember seeing the commercial. That's it.
So when you guys say it's expensive or da-da-da, I've never paid for. So how much was it? Like was it a monthly
That's what you got me
thing?
fucked up. I ain't paying for shit.
$70 for a year.
I probably am still. I don't go on anything because you pay for a year.
So that's eHarmony.
And what's your access though when you paid for it for whatever that $70?
It was $370.
300.
Yeah.
You can talk. You can message whoever you want.
Right.
You can see anyone's profile. If you don't pay for these things, you can't see their profile.
So it's pointless, right? If you don't pay for it.
Yeah,
it's
very
exactly.
You out your fucking mind. To
Yeah.
But
if
I need a
but
beer.
do you want to hear? If it's
Did you like the beer?
Yeah, I did, but
She's going on a date.
I am.
She can't be
can't
wasty
be,
pants. He's on the couch.
Okay, baby's on the couch.
But my mindset was, if you pay for it, if they're willing to pay that much money, they're serious
about.
They're not. Yeah, they're serious about finding somebody.
That was my mindset.
Yeah, they're not just there for a fuck buddy or whatever.
And that might be true, but it doesn't mean that like there's gonna be someone there that's
There's-
right for
That's
you.
what I'm about to say. I could
Like,
pay $400 damn dollars and not find one person that one whole year.
And
Damn
that
I'll be
seems silly
pissed.
to me to pay for a year. Like, not to say
But
that
it's
somebody's
cheap, yeah.
on something for you that's bad, but like I don't want to be on no dating site for a year. Like, I better
That's what I'm
find someone
saying.
before
Hopefully,
that.
yeah, that's what I mean. Let's do
Or
it
I'm
month
like,
by month.
forget this site.
I bet Match and eHarmony are killing it right now because you can't go out to the bar and meet somebody.
Yeah, probably.
But I think that even like Facebook dating, like you're not paying anything for that, and I've heard a lot of good things about it.
But again, the
you know?
mindset was the same thing I had
Yeah.
when she
And
said
people
it.
with a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
money
yeah.
too is a hot part of that.
They're
hot-
there for something serious. They're not fucking around.
Exactly.
It's not like I'm not even. Tinder's not even gonna be on my top list because if you're on Tinder, you're a piece of shit.
Oh shit.
I do not fuck with those fucking Tinder hoes. Like,
Oh damn.
fuck out of here.
It doesn't sound like POF is a lot better.
Man, that's what I was just about to say
I
too.
feel like Tinder and POF are
Yeah,
kind of
but
the
I
same.
think
They're
you can get on any website, any dating website, and have whatever intention you have. If it's just have sex, if it's just be in a relationship, it doesn't matter if you're paying for it. It doesn't matter if you're on Tinder. It doesn't matter what
But
you're
there's
on.
a certain type of person that's on every website.
I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't agree with that.
I'm telling you from my point of
Okay.
I did it.
I mean, you probably have more experience with that than me, but I wasn't paying for a website, and I was serious about it. So
yeah, but you only were on for 3 days.
2 weeks.
Oh.
And I just got lucky. That's not something that happens to a lot of people. So.
Now, when you say lucky, what does that mean? Like, what
Anyway, so I had this girl I work with. So there's this girl I work with who is going to marry this guy that she met on Tinder. And their story's kind of similar to ours. But when she would tell me that, I'd be like, okay, that doesn't happen. Like, you guys are like 1 in a million. Like, who finds someone on Tinder? But they're awesome. I've hung out with them. Like, things happen, you know? Like,
That's what I mean. Things happen.
yeah,
You just
it all
won't know
depends.
unless you try.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but the original intention behind the website.
I
I agree that
understand.
people can find
Yes.
somebody on Tinder. But there's a reason that people go, oh, Tinder is just for sex.
I al-
Because it is.
But I also think that these kind of sometimes people are signing up and they're not really sure what they want.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to try every avenue, and they might be like, well, I don't want to be alone, so if I'm hooking up, then I'm not alone then, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's some people think too.
I mean, I guess for me, I feel like it's a younger crowd, but I haven't tried it in years.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't try it.
I would never try Tinder. I'm just saying.
Again, I love you. Baby.
Stuff happens. Thank
All
you.
right.
I love you too.
Do you have a number 3? No?
It's like I haven't really been on
Mm-hmm.
them as much.
Okay, well, I'll get into my number 2.
Okay.
Okay, Cupid.
Wasn't on there.
You weren't on there?
No.
I've heard of it, but
All right, let's just get snap judgments from
that
Ash.
is in the POF range from
For
what
you?
I've heard. Yeah.
For guys, like they're.
Just in general, it's kind of like it could go either way kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
What do you think? Rebecca?
Yeah. Nothing
Nothing.
Never heard
serious.
of it.
Trey's got
Yeah.
nothing.
Is it free?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Well,
think
Trey-
the only ones you have to pay for is eHarmony and Match. I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And like as like the popular ones.
Well,
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah.
So with all of them, you
There
can
are
pay
features,
money
yeah, where you can
where you
pay.
can swipe
Mhm.
unlimited.
And it says that you like get better matches, but I don't think.
Oh,
that's
did you see? That's what you feel me? Like
Right.
that's, I
They
feel
just
that.
say
They-
shit,
they-
but
that's-
Yeah.
It just means you can, like, if you're horny one night, you can swipe for hours instead of 30 seconds. Anyway, okay, Cupid. These were normally girls who they went to college or they're in college. They're they're better off than the POF girls. Not as like they don't spell boy with an I. I'm gonna use that as a parameter for the type of girl I have sex with.
Exactly.
If you put an I in boy, I'm not having sex with you. And I'm just only having sex with Ashley now because I love her. I love it. I just keep doing it out of annoying her. After the second one, I was like, I gotta keep doing it. So I did meet up with girls on there. They were a better type of person. I had fun on dates with them. I never had sex with anyone on there.
God, I don't care.
Okay, I had sex with somebody on there.
I don't care. Listen, I don't care. We all had lives before each
We all
other.
have a
like-
past.
You care if
Yeah,
I go
absolutely.
and give me some bag of chips? I'm hungry.
You're gonna eat chips on
They're
the
gonna
podcast.
sound real good on the
you
mic.
cannot eat
Yeah.
chips on the podcast, bro.
Do you want to take a break?
I'm just gonna put a couple right here. And
Bro, do you not understand what's gonna happen when you eat chips on the podcast, Mike? Listen.
Why don't we take a break after this segment?
All right.
Yeah.
How about that?
matter of fact, I'll be 3 seconds. I'm gonna bite. over
Go
there.
eat some chips, bro. Go eat some chips. God damn it. His first podcast, he wears a hat that doesn't fit. All right. So
Yeah, I heard it was kind of like POF.
yeah, it's just a little bit less eyes and boy and a little bit better type of girls. Now, my number 1, guess what it is? Bumble. Wait, where does that rank for you?
Did you
Probably
ever
like
use
4.
OkCupid?
4? That's
I didn't like it.
because you didn't want to. So for those that don't
You
know
have
what Bumble
really
is,
nice eyebrows, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry,
So
I was
for-
just staring at them.
so for those that don't know, Bumble is a website where you can swipe right or left on a girl, right if you like them, or if you're a guy, left if you don't like them. And the girl has to swipe back,
Right.
and she has to initiate the conversation.
That's why
That's how I assume it happens.
Yeah, I didn't like it because of that.
Oh,
You
really?
didn't like to initiate the conversation?
Well, I felt like any guy didn't even read anything, and it just would swipe right, swipe right, swipe
In the
right.
chance that.
And the chance,
right.
and then you have to take the initiative to be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then it's sitting in your inbox for 24 hours, and it's just like, all right. And then I guess if the female also swiped right, they're like, okay, let me look closely into
More,
their profile.
That makes sense.
Because I had these guys that were like totally like I felt out of my league, and they were swiping right on me.
So it definitely happens with websites where you can swipe. You just
Yeah, you're mindless. Sometimes there were times where I would swipe and I'd be like, oh my God, I really didn't mean to do that. I understand that part of it, but I did like how like you couldn't just have like random
people messaging.
Yeah. Like you had to at least see the person and think that they're mildly attractive before you swiped. Or
the reason we're all looking weird is because Cash is just moving around.
Okay, he's
just
good
laid
now.
down.
He's good. He just laid down.
He already ate the con.
You already ate the con? Why'd you eat? Okay, it's okay. Oh.
Babe.
Oh my gosh, he's so adorable.
He'll get on.
One woman mission right now.
He'll get on the camera, and at the end, we'll show Cash again. He's gotten a lot bigger since the last time you saw him.
So I was super duper duper. I've talked about this when I was on apprehensive to get on dating websites, just because I was just like, it's not organic. This is not the way you date. Like I want to meet someone like the old-fashioned way, I guess you could say. But after a little while, and I finally was ready to date again, everyone I knew was like, you have to try. So I was like, I'll try. So I did Bumble because somebody said that the girl had to kind of take control of the situation. So that's the only one I've ever used. And like I said, I did download Hinge, and then it was like, so I was weird, so I deleted it right away. But
What have you heard about Bumble?
Never.
Nothing. Tremaine? Well, he has sexual camera for money, by the way.
So?
you know nothing wrong with that.
You know what's funny? I thought about this. So you said you have sex on camera for money, and then Robbie said he managed.
Don't make it seem like I'm a whore.
Now,
That's how you say it. I'm nobody's property.
Now, does Robbie make money off of people that view your whatever you want to call it?
Is he your manager? So.
No. He's not my manager.
He does not make any money off of it? I feel like you're being really facetious right now. You're not telling the truth.
No, I'm
He's
telling
trying
you
to
that I
chew
make
his
all my
chips.
money.
He doesn't make anything off it?
I make all my money for the action I'm doing. That's why the hell am I paying somebody else?
I just heard. I was like, is Robbie his pimp?
Fuck no.
Oh my God, you're so dumb.
Robbie was our ex-co-host, and he's no longer with
He's
us.
on vacay now. Have fun.
Just say he's no longer with us to make it like
Okay, whatever.
unclear what happened. He's no longer with us.
That's cold.
Stupid.
That's cold.
But number one. All right, so back to number one.
Wait.
Bumble.
Also, really quick, because I'm going to go off camera after this. I hated the idea of having to make a profile. Like,
Absolutely.
I hated it.
Why?
I'm like, what do you put on there? Like, you know, and I felt like I was going on there every day just to, like, change something because I was like, I don't know, I feel like this is weird. Like, I don't really like social media anyway. Like, I literally just post pictures of Cash and my nieces.
It seems like you thought way too much into it.
I
before you
definitely
it.
did,
That's all it
obviously, yeah.
What do you say about yourself?
And I don't like taking selfies, so I was like, I'm gonna have to crop myself out of every picture that somebody else was in with me. Like, I don't know, it's just like weird.
I feel the problem is if you can't say nothing about yourself, that means you don't know who you are yet.
It's not that I know who I am now.
Yes.
I used to not know, but I think that I didn't really know like what to put on there. Like, I'm like, do I put my job? Do I put like my personal stuff? Like, it was just kind of like, and there was like certain questions you could answer. Like, do you prefer Netflix or clubbing? Like,
I
stuff
know you're
like
talking
that. Yeah,
about
you know what I
type
mean?
shit,
Like,
yeah.
and I was just like, I'm going to talk about this stuff when I meet the person. So why do I need to like put it on a profile?
Because try to match with you. That's
Yeah, yeah. And I guess that's how they match people. I don't know. So.
By the way, if somebody goes to a club, they're on POF. That's the type of ones that spell boy with an I. Bumble, so mine is how Bumble looks from the eyes of a guy, and my eyes specifically. They're girls who have been to college, they have a good job, they have their head on their shoulders, they're confident enough to talk to you right off the bat, like they're the ones that have to initiate it. So it's less pressure. I guess it's less pressure on the guy, which I never really cared about. I can talk about anything for hours. Clearly, I'm on a podcast, but it's just nice having them say hi first.
Hell yeah.
It's just nice not having to what is that date called? Like a lot of like some places will do where the guy asks or the girl asks the guy. What is that called?
I don't know.
A date where a girl. Let me look it up.
I remember like back in school they used to have like dances where the girl had to ask the guy.
What
is that what
called?
you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it Sadie Hawkins?
That sounds right.
I think that's just a city. I mean,
no, I think she's right.
I don't even know what y'all talking about.
there's instead of like a guy asking a girl to prom. Oh yeah, a Sadie Hawkins dance.
Yeah.
That just sounded like a town in what's that movie on Netflix
Say like a town.
with 11 on it? What's that called?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Hawkins. So that's why it sounded like it. So Hawkins. So it's a Sadie Hawkins dance. I don't know, but I never went to any dances except for when I was like in middle school and before. But yeah, girls on Bumble are normally the higher caliber of girls that I enjoy talking to. I love you, baby.
Was the pegger on Bumble?
Peg girl. She was.
The what girl?
The peg girl.
What the fuck is the peg girl?
We got into the first time you were on with a girl that wanted to put stuff on my butt.
Said she wanted to peg him.
Oh yeah, don't even get that. We're good. We're good. I know exactly what you're talking about. You don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. All right. So let's get it. So we already got into the dating
So what
website.
was your number one?
I was successful with Facebook dating until I got ghosted.
Yeah, let's talk about the guys that you've been seeing as of
Okay.
late. So earlier you alluded to there was a guy that you wanted to talk about.
From eHarmony.
Yeah. So let's get into him.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Can you meet me here, please?
Yes.
I love you. You're perfect.
Love
You're an
you too.
angel.
Bye, guys.
Perfect.
Good luck, Becca.
Thank you. Met him the end of last year. We met. He was from Jersey, so we met like halfway. Met him at a Starbucks, and then we were going to go to Founding Farmers, and then it was just crazy busy. We couldn't even like find
What is
parking.
Founding Farmers?
It's this farm to table. It's in the King of Prussia Town Center.
Okay.
So we ended up going to Mission Barbecue, and we were just talking for 4 hours, just sitting there talking. It was like $20. It was literally like $20 between me and him.
She's asking what the other one.
So that was it. It was a great date. He kissed me at the end. He was like, "You got me like thinking about a lot." I'm like, all right, cool. So we hung out. A little bit later, I went to his house, but first he like kind of lied because he was like, I'm like, what are your living arrangements? And he was like, I have my own apartment. I'm like, okay. Well, he was living with his aunt and uncle, and then he just got the apartment. So he like literally moved in like the midst of we were talking. So he like didn't have anything in his apartment. He just had a bed on the floor, his grandmother's couch, and like dining room table.
So it's like when in 40-year-old version he has to get rid of all the nerd stuff, and she
Yeah.
comes over. Oh, I'm getting the
Exactly.
garbage
There's
can.
like nothing.
Yeah.
So then he goes to Home Goods to get a end table for his bedroom. He comes back with $100 worth of throw pillows.
Are you guys just gonna have like a pillow fight? Like what's going on?
He had 7 fucking pillows on his bed. But no shower curtain.
That's the first thing you need when you move in somewhere. If you ever move into an apartment, just so you know, shower curtain's the first thing you need to get right away. And toilet paper, but
Yeah.
just because you're going to shit and shower after you get done moving.
Yeah. There was no shower curtain. So he was taking a shower and water was getting everywhere.
Is this your first time meeting him?
This was like probably the third time or the second time. I only been to his house twice. So probably like the second time I was there. And I'm like, he still didn't have a shower curtain from the first time. But yet you go to Home Goods
So he's been showering multiple times.
for over a week, but you spend all this money on throw pillows, and that's a little gay. Like,
I didn't want to say it. I can't say it. You can legally say that. Because you're a girl, you can say that.
Okay. It's just like, and I had to ask all my guy friends, I'm like, question, do you have throw pillows on your bed?
Did he wanted to have a pillow fight with you?
No. He, like, legit made his bed, had them in, like, descending order and size. It was, like, it's, like, half this, like, of his bed was just pillows.
Did he say, don't touch this pillow? This is
He's
Jeff.
like, does it look really nice? Like, and he did have, like, this kind of feminine,
Aura.
Like, yeah, like body language. He had like a high pitched voice. He was from Lehigh Valley. Like, it was just, I wasn't.
Why did you throw Lehigh Valley in there?
I don't know. It was just.
You know, all those Lehigh feminine boys.
Yeah, it was just.
I know the bull Cat Williams. He's the pimp bull. He keeps his pillow collections insane. And he gets certain type of pillows, and you would think that because of what the pillows look like, but he gets the pillows for the females to make sure that the females is good.
I don't think he was,
for your hair.
but yet not a.
Did he primp like in other ways? Like, did he do other little things? Like was he like metrosexual kind of thing?
Not really.
But like he like spent too much time getting ready or no?
No.
No.
But
So
yeah, because he didn't even have a fucking shower curtain.
Because I would say Cat Williams is more like metrosexual, where he like cares about how his hair looks and how
Damn
he's
stupid.
dripping.
And I bet he has a shower curtain.
Hell yeah.
I bet he has. He went through multiple shower curtains before you got there. He just killed somebody in them and rolled them up.
He might have thought you were the bottom one.
No, I wasn't.
Why did you not buy him a shower curtain?
I would have.
Because it's not my responsibility.
Why did you
Right,
not
but-
buy him a shower curtain? Order! This is your fault,
Well, if
lady.
it lasted longer, but it's like, really? Like, we could have went out. I said that. I was like, do you want to go out? Do you want to, like, buy some stuff for your apartment?
This is before or after Corona?
This is in, like, January. So this is before.
Before, yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Do you want to go out? Yeah. But no, he was, like, more of a homebody. And so, like, when we were talking, he'd be like, so what kind of meds do you take?
The fuck?
Yeah. And I'm like, what? Yeah, I was like, what the? Like, none? Like, what the fuck? And so found out he has clinical depression.
Oh, shit.
And he was taking these meds, and he couldn't get it up.
Oh, this guy. I remember you told me about this
Yes.
guy. Okay.
Couldn't get what up?
His dick.
Oh, damn.
His happiness. I guess that's a way of being happy. That's a way of showing
That's why
somebody
he's
you're happy.
depressed. Exactly why he's depressed.
Yeah, that would be depressing as
Like,
shit.
it was just... And then, like, I was going to go to his house, like, the second time, and, like, I was going to get on the road, and I was like, all right, I'm going to go. And he didn't respond. I'm like, what's going on? You okay? He was, like, MIA for, like, 3 hours.
I remember you telling me about this. I think you called me and was like, what's going on with this guy?
Yeah.
Trey.
And I was just like, all right, what's going on?
Uh-huh.
And he was like, I'll tell you, I'm in the middle of something right now. I'll tell you when you get here. And he was trying to find, I guess, Viagra so like we could have sex. And I'm like, I'm so happy that we didn't have sex.
All right. So what about...
Oh, no, it gets
let's...
it gets worse. So, like, he gets in, I guess he was depressed. So he would stop talking to me. So I'm like, all right, are we okay? Like, I was just like, what's going on? And he flipped it on me and was like, you're not sympathetic or empathetic of my depression. And it's all about you and not me. And, you need to be more empathetic. And then he would always be like, oh, well, what are we going to fight about? I wonder what our first fight's going to be about.
Trying to find a segue to fight?
And he asked me to be his girlfriend, but yet I found him on eHarmony again.
When were you telling me about this?
And I'm like, what the fuck? You asked me to be your girlfriend, but why are you on eHarmony? And he was like, well, I'm not sure about you, and what's just with these labels. And I'm like, you shouldn't have fucking asked me to be your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because, well, it's just like a label. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I guess dating changed because I was married for 10 fucking years.
Suddenly, girlfriend and boyfriend don't mean shit.
Yeah. And then he was like, oh, you being married is not really ideal.
He was finding reasons to start shit.
Yeah. And then I was like, I'm done, dude. I blocked him on everything. I was like, I'm done. I'm don't want to do this. I'm never going to change. I'm not going to be sympathetic of your depression because you can't handle it.
Exactly.
Like, you get up and go. I don't have that personality where it's like, woe is me.
So did you have like an official breakup, or was it more just like, just don't, stop talking to me?
I was like, we kind of were like, all right, I'm done. It's not going to work out. And then I was like, all right, it was nice meeting you, because we did it over the phone. It was like, nice meeting you. Take care. And then like an hour later, I get a text message, or he blows my phone up trying to like call me, message me everything, and I wasn't answering. And he then text messages me, and he was like, I'm gonna fight for you, and we're gonna like get through this. And I'm like, no, we're not. Like, I'm done. He was like, did you just block me? And I'm like, yeah, you've been blocked since yesterday. Because
So
I guess he was trying to find my social media.
All right. That guy's weird as shit. So let's get into the most recent guy. Not the guy that you're meeting tonight.
Okay.
So what happened with the most recent guy?
That was Facebook dating.
Okay.
So on Facebook dating, I waited until the guy liked me. I wasn't going to search.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking. He was 30, married twice, no kids, had a dog, owned his own home, great career.
Uh-huh.
We met. It was middle of Corona. So it was just like a
coronavirus
spur of the moment. Like we were talking for like a couple days, but like we were like messaging and we were like, he was writing paragraphs and we were getting to know each other. And it was like, it felt good. And I just, spur of the moment, I pulled up to his house because we were less than a mile away from each other. So we lived so close.
So wait, you never met before that?
No.
How long were you guys talking for?
2 or 3 days.
Okay.
And then
how did you know where he lived?
I'm an investigator.
Oh my God.
But he knew that I knew.
So are you crazy?
No, he knew that I knew. Because I was like, oh, I live in the North End, and he was like, so do I.
Uh-huh.
And then he was like, because he was telling me things, and he was like, I guarantee by the things that I've told you already, you can find my house.
He told you like his car and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had your old car. So he was like, if you want to stop by, you can stop by. He's like, I'm out there working on my truck. And so I did. I was like, spur of the moment. I saw him for like 5 minutes. And I went to my sister's and he text messaged me. He's like, you're really beautiful. And then we started talking. Like every single day we hung out together.
When you say hung out, like what, you guys playing like Jenga or something?
No, we would just, because we can't go anywhere. So we never really went like an official date. So I would go to his house. He would go to my house.
Like what? Like make peanut butter jelly sandwiches?
We would watch TV. We would, What, you want to get into like the nitty gritty? What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
Where were?
What do you want to know?
Like,
How like detailed do you need?
So how long were you guys? So let's say beginning to end of. We'll get into the end, but how long were you guys like?
2 months.
Were you guys official?
No.
And how often would you go over there to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Is a wink.
2 to 3 times a week.
Okay.
Y'all talk about smashing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was confused. I was
Yeah.
about to say, y'all really make sandwiches?
That's what people do when we go on dates,
No, I made dinner for him because he would always be like, my exes like never cooked, and he has my fucking Tupperware, which I'm very pissed about.
How much are your Tupperware?
Just one container, but come on, it was a good sized container.
Is your favorite container?
Yes.
Motherfucker has the good one.
I know. I'm
You
like,
gave him the good container. All right.
yeah, I know.
All right. So how did this amazing relationship come to an end?
He fucking totally ghosted with
How long
no
ago?
warning.
Something
Over
happened.
a week ago. I have no. Monday, I get good morning, beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And today's Saturday.
Yeah, no, like 2 Mondays ago.
Okay.
I get good morning, beautiful. How are you? We were talking, and then he just started to get quiet.
Something happened right in that time. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Did you confronted him though, right?
Yeah, I was like, that Wednesday, I was like, you've been really quiet, like, than normal. Are we good? And he's like, yeah, we're good.
What did you say after he said good morning, beautiful?
Oh, we were just talking.
That's not what I asked you. I need
What?
to get into depth on this one because for him.
Do you want me to
be
read
go-
these conversations?
No, not that deep.
All right.
No,
He says
I
good morning,
messaged
beautiful.
him.
You
no,
said what?
I said good morning, and then he goes, good morning, beautiful. I was just about to text message you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Something happened. I don't know. I can't.
And then I was like, have a great day. Like, we would always, we wouldn't, it was weird. We had like a weird relationship because we would always say good morning to each other. We wouldn't say good night. And I would be talking to him, like we would be having a conversation, like in a text message. We would be back and forth right away. And then he would be like MIA for like 2-3 hours. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was only his weekday. I could never see him on the weekends because he was busy.
Ouch.
He's a homeowner. So he's busy. I'm a fucking homeowner too. I'm not that busy.
That's like 2 hours a week, maybe some general means if you're doing that.
Yeah.
Literally 2 minutes away from each other.
Exactly. That's what.
You don't have any kids.
Did you drive past them sometimes? Like, did you drive past his house?
It should be at least
Yes.
a C.
Yeah, I would.
And was there any other like?
There was
random...
his friend's car there, but then like you don't tell.
What's friend? What's
like a guy, his best friend's car. But it's just, but you don't. You're just MIA. Maybe I don't fucking know.
What do they call that? Docking.
But he was.
You go dick to dick docking.
I don't know. But like he was a big gamer. Like.
He's a weird guy.
Yeah, it was. He was very. He had a lot of hobbies,
mm-hmm.
and he was like, I'm always busy.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't do doggy.
Now,
What?
Is that your favorite position?
It's a nice position.
Damn, Skippy.
What's your favorite position?
I don't have one.
That's no such thing as not having one.
It depends on the person.
I like that.
What's your favorite position?
Doggy.
Doggy?
Yeah.
That's my favorite. That shit.
Okay.
That's back.
It was I was like, all right, because he would always fucking do missionary. I'm like, really?
Exactly.
Like, and I was like, let's go.
From beginning to end, it was always missionary every time?
Yes.
That's my non-favorite.
And then he would like lay on top of me. Like
afterwards, like he would just...
No, like he wouldn't even fucking hold himself up.
Oh my lord.
Wait, so he... All right, so hold on.
Go ahead, do it. What are you doing? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
You can't even any thrust behind that.
Oh,
that's
what I'm saying.
It was ridiculous.
As a sex worker, Tremaine, how could you get any thrust behind that?
Listen, I don't even like that position. So
Exactly. And then I'm like, let's do something else. And he's like, I'll flip over. And at the end, he was like, he finished and he was just like, did you mean like doggy? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, I don't like that. I would get soft. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I guess everybody prefer. See, I can't be mad because some people might just
I mean,
don't like it. I don't know how to explain it. But.
Not doing doggy though. Like if it's like a really intricate like position, I wouldn't be into it. Like this, I do not bend. I do not bend. I'm fucking wood. I don't move. I'm not malleable at all. We're still really good at it. But yeah, but doggy's good. Everyone likes doggy.
Yeah, except for him.
Well,
so bet your ass I fucking called my old fuck buddy up and he fucked me doggy after I got ghosted.
There we go. But just remember, I met girls that don't like doggy, so I understand when people don't like certain positions, but I don't know how. That's a legendary position, so.
Yeah.
All right, so all of these guys, have you ever been on like a romantic date since then, or have they all been like really, really bad since triple herpes?
It was just.
Fuck those people.
It was just like, I guess that Mission Barbecue really didn't go out to anywhere else. The guy from Facebook dating, we didn't go anywhere because of Corona. But tonight, I'm going to Sullivan's Steakhouse.
That's fancy. Is this your first date with this guy?
Yes.
Where is this at?
What does he
King
do?
of Prussia.
What does he do?
He works. He's like a reverse lineman, so he works for underground wire, like underground electric.
Okay.
In the union.
That's a good job.
I know. Yeah, he does have money.
He's taking you to a steakhouse.
Yeah.
You know what? I like this guy, but the rest of them failed romantically. Let's get into the romantic foul of the week. So Tremaine, when we go to this,
all right. But you're gonna have to tell me which one.
Sexy.
Everybody, this is my outfit of the day. Daddy picked it out.
What?
I got my glitter shoes.
Ooh.
And my cute little sockies. And then, if you can tell, the shirt has pastel-y colors on it. And of course, I'm wearing my glitter pink hair bow to go with it.
Does she have a diaper on too?
And
some of them do.
That's what I'm wearing today. Bye-bye.
match her bells? Did it match the song? He said, wow.
Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep.
It's ours! Back off! I'm the only one here with the technology to decode the files! And we're the only ones here with the files!
Two Dommy friends.
I don't know!
That was from Daddy's Nymphy.
What? I don't know what you want. Use your words.
Pacifier.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh my god. Does she have vampire teeth?
Me. But I couldn't do it all alone.
That was from Jill.
Wow, you want to use me while you're bored to make you feel better, validate you? I mean, you got me. I'll do it.
All right,
What?
that's enough of that. Let's pause that. I don't want to watch anymore. Oh wait, this guy's really good. This guy's the best one.
So, Princess, since you've been so good lately, you've been doing all your chores, and you haven't gotten any trouble lately, I figured I'd get you a little something as a reward. What do you think? Here you go.
All right, that's enough. All right, so that was Bigs and Littles. It's where one person would act as the dad or the mom, and the other one acts as a little child. And this turns them on, both parties. So, first question, Rebecca, would you change a diaper to have sex? Like, say, who's like the best looking guy in the world?
I don't.
Like, Brad Pitt comes up to you.
No.
He'll marry you. All you have to do is change his diaper.
No.
Just at nighty, you have to change his diaper.
No.
Trey.
You don't say no Brad Pitt with me.
Huh? No,
Oh.
a girl. Who's the hot? We've been over this. You never say
I'm
a girl.
not doing it.
Yeah, no.
You would never change a diaper to have sex with the hottest girl in the world.
No. Why do I
What
wanna
if she just
fuck
talk?
her?
What if she's like?
Okay.
What if she says?
Exactly.
What if she says, "Call me daddy," or she calls you, "Hey, daddy," during sex, but like in like a little girl's voice, like those.
No. I don't even. I won't even call like a guy daddy.
No, it's
it's fucking weird.
It's a huge turn off. Like I
Absolutely.
can't stand it. It I can go from to with the single word of daddy. Like I can't.
I'm cool with the Z one, but not. I'm cool with the Z, but not with the D.
Wait,
Daddy.
Daddy, you're cool with? Daddies?
Zaddy.
Zaddy?
What is that?
Look it up.
No, what is it? Just say what it means.
I can't tell you that. I'm not good at that.
What do you mean you're not good at that? You're behind the computer, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not good at typing.
All right, so let's go to Urban Dictionary as the first hit.
Yeah.
A fine, handsome, and sexy-ass intelligent man that makes you smile and drip every time you see him. Ugh. So how many girls have called you Zaddy? How many times? Ashley's over there throwing up. How many times has somebody called you a guy that makes them drip every time you see them?
It happens a lot.
It happens too many times.
I can't talk on it. I don't know like how many.
All right.
Approximately.
Now, how many times has? I don't even want to get. No. I don't like this lane. I don't like the whole talking about zaddies or daddies. Like, I'm very uncomfortable, and I don't feel comfortable talking about zaddy. Yeah. So, there's no way you're changing a weapon.
No.
Okay. Just curious. What if you get old? You're with somebody for 30 years. Like, in your future.
As like a caregiver?
Like, yeah.
Or like a sexual thing?
Ooh. Caregiver.
If I'm been with somebody for
Yeah.
that long, obviously there's love behind it.
Mm-hmm.
But
No.
if it's like a sexual fetish, no fucking way.
Now, what if you're the daddy in the situation, and he's like, "Oh," and he puts a pacifier in?
That's sexual.
Yeah, it's super
No,
sexual. He's so into
no,
it.
no.
He's so into
Like
it.
you don't take the diaper off. His 10-inch hog takes the diaper off. Like the sides unclasped
No.
and a glorious 10-inch penis.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh shit.
So, where do you see yourself in this dating realm right now? You're going out with this guy. Obviously, every date you go on, you hope for the best and you want it to be the forever thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you with this date? Are you more excited about this than you've been with other dates that you've been on since triple herpes?
Yes, because this guy's taking initiative. He asked me out, and I was like, okay, cool. He knows I have a chemistry background. He was like, oh, for like a date, we can get like a chemistry kit and just do like a chemistry kit. Like, that's really cool. And then this morning, I wake up to a good morning message, and I know, right?
What's
And-
it?
But wait, but he's the one that was like, all right, dinner tonight. I picked a place.
Uh huh.
I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I like that. Like,
Yeah.
you took initiative. You seem interested.
Yeah.
I'm not pulling teeth with you. I feel comfortable. Like, we talked for 4.5 hours yesterday.
He's killing it.
Yeah.
Trey, you
and
said
he's
you
got
do
a
that.
kid.
Does she live with, or he or she, does the kid live with him?
No, there's background. I'm not
Okay.
getting into that yet.
But Trey talked about that where when he goes on dates, he tries to do the same thing where he tries to understand what a girl's into and, do something geared towards that, which is 100% what you should do.
It's two things, because my objective if we want a relationship, my first thing I want to be your best friend. So you don't have to have sex or anything like that off the beginning.
How many dates do you think you should have sex in?
It all depends what your attention is. My thing is, like, if you can actually have a date with a girl and your attention is that you just want to have fun and don't ever want to meet again, but y'all want to smash. You feel me? Like,
now does this
but
girl
never talk again, or y'all can be cool, but people these days is not cordial enough to have sex with somebody and then it was just sex.
Now, because of your other profession, the sex for money thing, does this girl have to be into? Now, would you ask her to be a part of that, or would you just stop doing that?
I'm sorry.
So you found a girl you really love.
Okay.
You're dating for, I don't know, 4 months, whatever it is, X amount of time. Are you gonna be when you first start dating her? Even when you first start, are you gonna stop doing the sex for money thing?
Obviously.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just curious how your mind works, man.
I'd be a dickhead not to.
I completely agree with you.
Would you tell her that you?
She better know.
Mm.
You gotta know me. If you don't know who I am or what I used to be or whatnot, then you're gonna judge me later on in life.
No, it's like, when do you make it official?
What do you mean?
Like, you're seeing somebody, you're going on dates. Like, when do you make it official, or when? Like, would you know? Like, is this chick just like a fuck buddy, or I can see potential?
I can't answer that one because I'm talking to somebody right now, but we're not in a relationship.
How long have you been talking for?
Almost 2 years.
Hold on, Ashley, get over here. We need
Almost-
Ashley, get over here.
almost 2 years. Come here.
I need Ashley over here.
Whoa, damn, what happened?
Baby, how's that camera look? Is the recording good? And time good? Oh, all right. Everything's good. All right. All right. So we got to get into this whole when does you got to put
Hold
it
on, hold on,
You're on
wait.
me, baby.
Oh. How do I undo it?
You're gonna be on as soon as you sit down. You're gonna be on. All right. So Rebecca was just asking. Come here. Sometimes life's hard.
All twisted.
So you're a nurse, but you can't figure this out.
Shut up. No, I'm not.
Everybody
I'm a nurse.
always get that.
Oh, you're not a nurse.
No, I'm a bartender.
Bartender. So, all right.
Okay, first I said I need a portable microphone since I'm always just running around.
So.
Okay, well, first let me tell there's no right or wrong time to start dating.
Correct. So let's get into when we
Or be in a
how we
relationship.
started being in a relationship, and then we'll get into what Tremaine said because that was ridiculous.
Well, I wanted what Becca was asking first about the
Rebecca.
right amount.
No,
she said she was by Becca.
What?
Just because my ex would call me Rebecca doesn't mean that I really like it.
I've known. How long have I known you? 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Well, her and I are cooler than you.
Yeah, obviously.
So obviously, I'm about to banana split. All right, go on. Sorry.
You got me all distracted.
All right. So how do we first start? Like, how do we go from having sex a lot to being in a relationship?
Okay, so we still do the first thing.
Yeah, we.
Let's not get that twisted. Well, I think you definitely need to know the person's intention. I'm very like, I want to know up front. Like, I don't care if I'm not going to like the answer. I'd rather just know. And, like, I think that, I don't know, we didn't really talk about what our intentions were until, like, the podcast, kind of. When you asked, like
we were dating at that time.
No, we were dating, but, like, as far as, like, Robbie asked us, he was like, what do you guys see? Like, and we didn't even really talk about it, but I think we both were on the same page. Like,
yeah, we were definitely on the same. So the way we first started dating, you asked me, right?
What?
Do you want to be are we boyfriend girl? You asked him. Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. You said, are we boyfriend girlfriend? Yes, you did. 100%.
No, because you said something about it.
What did I say?
We were like...
She's full of shit. She said it.
Okay, first of all, it was April Fool's Day. I remember that. And you said something about... You said something about, like, you were drinking. You said, I want to talk to you about something, but I don't want you to think I only want to do this because I've been drinking.
Yeah, I did that a lot in the beginning. I didn't want... But I never said anything, though.
I know, but I assumed that that's what it was.
Because
I'm not an idiot. So then a few days later, I was like, okay, so were you talking about, like, being boyfriend and girlfriend? And you were like, yeah. And I was like... Then we had to figure out, like, when our anniversary was going to be. And I was like, well, I don't want it to be April Fool's Day.
It might have been the 3rd that we actually, like, officially...
There was something going on that made things... Anyway, the dates were all weird. But that... We'll just say it was equal.
April 5th is what we go with, is what our...
Okay.
So...
But let's just be transparent.
But what made it...
You and I were originally just hooking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a while.
But even after the first time that I hung out with you, like, I felt like we were just, like...
We clicked.
Like, we had a good connection from the very beginning. We, like, just talked about, like, stupid stuff, like, for hours. And
yeah.
I don't know.
All right, Tremaine. Let's get into... All right, so you're with this girl for 2 years. Are you going? Like, are you going?
No, he's not with her.
Yeah, I'm not going.
First of all,
you're doing something with her for 2 years. Like, are you going to her family's house for dinner?
I'm going to her house, chilling.
Family's house. I said. Have you ever met her family?
Yeah.
So how does she introduce you?
When they moved up to the trailer park, her mom already saw me because I was the worker up in the trailer park. So she was already going through a thing with her ex or whatever the case was. But her mom saw me walking and she said, "Oh my God, you gotta talk to him."
Yeah.
And this and that, blah blah blah, because I had my shirt off and everything. And then she came, and then later on that day, whatever, she drove up the street. And then remember, and one big thing you gotta know about me is that I'm very shy. So
you're shy.
I'm beyond shy.
Really?
So, listen,
really?
I'm just not shy to like meet you. I can meet you, talk to you, be a good person, whatever.
But
if I want to talk to you, like I'm scared of rejection, so that's why I'm shy on that end. But she basically just came up to me and act like she was asking a question about something, like how to do this, or can you cut my lawn, or something crazy or whatever. And then,
what's bigger, kilometers, miles?
So we started bullshitting, talking, and everything like that. You could just tell by how we smiled at each other that we were interested in each other, whatever. And then we start chilling, and then, but I don't remember. Like she said, she likes me, and I'm very handsome, this and that, blah blah. But she's not ready for a relationship yet.
Does she call you Zaddy?
No, because we never kissed.
What?
No, are you both at the same time seeing other people
and stuff like that? But we never kissed or nothing.
Are you like wait?
What?
You guys have never hooked up?
You haven't kissed somebody in 2 years of sex?
I'm so sorry.
Have you had sex? I'm assuming you've had sex with this person.
No. I don't want to rush nothing.
Wait,
hold on. Hold on.
I am like...
You didn't understand becoming a best friend. Like,
Okay.
Everything that I learned from her within all that time is like, I know her foods. I know like this stuff about her son now. I know the little things about her family and her life, everything like that. And I don't want it to make it like I know her for a reason. Like her dog loved me to death. Like the dog don't likes nobody. Texts every single person. But when it acts like a bitch when it's near me and like bows down to me. Like,
so was this like you didn't initially feel like it was going to turn into something?
No, I knew it was going to because we both keep talking like we like each other and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But I can't make the first move.
That's the problem.
Wait,
did you just take a picture of the puppy?
Yes, I did.
We're going to put that picture up here because he is gosh darn adorable right now. I'm sorry to interrupt.
I have to take a better one then if you're going to use it.
No, Tremaine, you got to look at this dog right now.
No, you're going to wake him up.
Because you talked about dogs, we both look.
Every time you bang on the gavel, he gets tight.
Oh, I see him.
Oh my God.
He's a mess.
He's balls up and everything.
He's so hot.
So you're 2 years into just talking to some girl.
But I have a question. What happens if she starts dating somebody? You lost your you didn't shoot your shot.
I know.
Then she wasn't
you
into
are,
it as much.
You're like Corey and Topanga right now.
But the thing is that she knows who I am. She knows that if she even wanted that, she's missing out. She won't find the same thing because now you're starting over.
So wait. Have you seen Boy Meets World?
What? Nah, it's one of the best shows back in the
So
day.
Corey, you're like Corey and Topanga right now. Like for the first 2
don't
years,
do that.
her first 2
Don't
seasons,
do
he's
that.
making fun of her.
Nah, don't do that.
Right,
Have you guys talked about the way that you feel about each other?
Yes.
Okay.
So-
See, I
A
could
lot.
not just be like liking a guy and be like, okay, I guess we're gonna just like watch TV together. Like, I would be like, listen, your dog loves you.
You make it
like-
seem like I don't have the urge.
No.
to
I'm
do
not saying, and
something,
I think that's awesome, but I'm just saying like that's crazy. Like I don't know. I
gotta go potty. I'll be right back. I want to get into this.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying that that's awesome that you guys are able to do that.
Like a lot of people keep laughing at me saying that you're gonna miss your time, this and that, blah blah blah. But I don't get mad because I feel
it's meant
that
to
if I
be.
keep doing everything correctly, so it's gonna be something.
I know that
she will
sounds
always
dumb,
remember
but
and
yeah,
notice.
yeah. No, and even if, and I think that you're, just from hearing what you've talked about, you're the kind of person that even if it doesn't go that way, you still are gonna have,
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
a friend.
Because before I was just doing my thing, and girls always hit on me though. So then it was easy to do everything like that.
Right.
But then when they hit on me, you can tell their attention how they hit on me. So
Right.
it was just like that. It was easier back in the day because I was a star of football and basketball and track and everything like that. So everybody obviously wanted to be near Tremaine. So it was different on that end. But after that point, again, it would be beautiful girls that I always wanted to talk to for a long time. Best friends with them. Secretly, they don't know I like them, shit like that. But I just don't have the balls to do it. And then the niggas
This is
that
like
be-
a movie.
And some of the niggas I see them get with, I get so pissed off because I know that they
You know
cheat.
they're trash, yeah.
I know all this dumb shit, but I'm not gonna be the one.
Yeah,
to
but
tell
if
that
a girl is like legit, she'll know.
I feel you.
Yeah.
But again, we was young, and everybody was younger this time. But again, I couldn't.
Yeah.
Have the ball unless I'm drunk. I ain't gonna lie. That's a different story.
That's why
when
you're like, I'm not
drunk.
drinking this beer.
But again, when I'm drunk,
he's gonna go to her door. Run me over.
I'm not looking for a relationship drunk, if that makes sense. So
That's why me and her never talked about the conversation. We never had the conversation because I'm not saying every time we hung out we were drinking, but
a lot.
For the first month or two we were.
Well,
drinking.
listen, it was the beginning of Corona. There was nothing else to do.
We couldn't go out on a date, so we did drink
exactly
a lot. But it was just something that, like we would go on like we've talked about it before, whiskey walks where get a cup of whiskey. Every time, bro. You get a cup of whiskey, so you just walk and talk, and
that's awesome.
You get to know each other.
Yeah. So we never answered Becca's original question about knowing when.
I'm asking you.
Progresses.
When did you know?
When did I know what?
Like we know it went from.
Like if you see that person as more of like a relationship instead
Oh,
of a
like I
buddy.
said, I'll ask you. Like.
Yeah.
I mean, I was nervous though, because this is like I said, it's the first time I've been with somebody that I actually felt like a connection with in a long time. So it was scary, but I'm just like, why stress about it? Either it's gonna happen or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, okay, if let's say we were hooking up for a month or two, and then you were like, you know what, I don't really see this going anywhere. I'll be like, all right, deuces. Like, there's millions and millions and millions of people in the world. Like,
what about now? If I was like deuces,
oh, I'd be very upset.
We would both be a mess.
Yeah. But I'm saying like there's not any right or wrong amount of time. I don't think you
have to pass certain milestones. I don't think it's amount of time. I think it's a milestone where you've done this, that, and the other. Just like there was a milestone before you say I love you. Like we were dating for 2 months.
But I don't think there's a right or wrong time. Obviously, like you don't want to be like crazy and be like I love you after like one day. But like I think that
or 3 days.
Right.
I know
Did that
people
happen
that
to
did
you?
that.
Really?
No, not me. Shit, there's no people that said that shit.
I was dating the whore less than a week, and she said it.
But that's what I mean. That's when you know they're not ready. They're just looking for
okay,
something.
so you might feel something, but it's not love. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think there's a difference. Like, yeah, you see your child for the first time, obviously, like, oh my God, I love them the second that I see them. But you might have strong feelings for somebody, but it's not necessarily love. Like,
it takes time before that.
Yeah. But, I don't know. There's definitely, like you said, not 3 days.
Yeah.
I think it's more of like
even a
I don't
week.
want to have sex with I don't want to have sex with anybody else.
Yeah.
And I want to get to know this person more.
Yes.
That's when a relationship starts, and then the I love you comes when you want to meet their family, and you don't really care.
And then you meet their family, you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it
I've
should.
met his
I don't think
family.
it should be a
No,
time.
I'm talking about
I think
mine.
it should be-
My
you would
family is
truly,
crazy.
true love. You know when to say it. That's
There's,
how I feel.
there's a
True
mile,
love
there's
is-
a milestone marker.
It just you just know your body. Not even a milestone marker. I feel that in your body is that when you look at that person and you both
Yeah.
look at each other, y'all both really truly know y'all both love each other. Y'all will say it,
Mhm.
and that's the best time. It
I
doesn't
feel
matter
like
when or
this
where.
girl that you know, you're gonna say "I love you" before you kiss her.
No.
I think it'll go hand in
But
hand.
I do. I like her a lot. Like, cause it's the only person the longest person I ever took
Right.
time to with. So
Yeah.
and can't really mess up. So
I'm terrified of rejection.
I'm
Like,
beyond that. That's the worst.
especially after being with somebody for so long and then go and put yourself back out there. Like, it's so scary. And I'm sure you guys
Absolutely
understand that. I'm still scared sometimes because
yeah,
you
because
can
it
be
could
with
just
yeah.
it could just end.
Yeah.
I watch a couple of my friends though. They kill it. They just go up and this girls be like, "No, slap her right in their face."
And then they're like,
Next one.
Yep.
I'm like, "The hell!" And then that one would like them.
Right.
But I don't want to get slapped.
But it's not, I don't think they're looking for something real.
Oh,
You know what I
obviously,
mean?
yeah, exactly. But I guarantee that girl that slapped him not looking for nothing real either. She was not probably
But,
looking
like,
for a dickhead.
Just real quick, the story you were telling about the last guy, like, I right straight up would be like, all right, what's going on the weekend? Because you can't be seeing me on the weekend. Like, no, there's something going on.
That's what
Like,
I
you
just
know
said.
what I
I
mean?
told
Like,
him. We sat down
yeah.
and we talked for like 4 hours, and I'm like, and I called him out. I was like, I'm only your weekday.
Right.
And he was like, well, I'm busy.
And that's when
I'm a
No,
homeowner.
No, and that's when I'd be like, okay, bye. Like,
Yeah.
I'm busy
And
too.
then-
Like, let's keep it
and then
moving.
We're seeing each other. We're hanging out multiple times a week on like when he's not busy, and we talk every single day. And I'm like, do you see me more than a fuck buddy? And he was like, I don't know.
Damn.
And then
But
I was
then
like,
you have to look at
That's
how
the
you
answer.
feel. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, if you feel like it's going more, then you're like, all right.
and
Like,
then I was like,
No, you
all right,
give
well,
up. You stop there if he says "fuck, buddy."
that's what I mean.
But
If you're-
he-
but then you
his
have to be
main-
okay with being that. Then, if that's what you're gonna be,
Yeah.
Okay,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
But
Like,
I was like, I was like, what is your main, like, what are you looking for? Because I'm focused on finding a long-term relationship. So it's like you like, I think you would know after a little bit if
Yeah.
you just a fuck buddy or like potential long-term relationship. And then I was, what?
I say I agree. You and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then I was like, all right, well, if you just see this as a fuck buddy situation, let me know. And he goes, well, wouldn't you know? And I was like, no, not really, because my feelings towards you could be different. And then all of a sudden, like, you straight up ghost me.
yeah.
When I was like, are we good?
I honestly think there was more than
There
one,
had to be
one
something.
person going
And
on.
then when
He was probably had a couple people that he was like, maybe it could go one way, maybe it could go another, and then it went another way with somebody else. And the guys, I'm sorry, no offense, they're pussies sometimes. So he
Yeah.
probably didn't want to say to you, yeah, I just want to fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I fully agree with that whole
Yeah.
comment. But I know niggas like that. And the only thing I saw, everything what you just said, basically, he thought that you already know your position.
Right.
And the thing that
I
was the
shouldn't have to
the
say
most horrible thing is that when he said that, and when he said, wouldn't you already know, blah, 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 but he didn't give a shit about your feelings at all. He, in his head, thought that that's what you were, but he didn't give a shit
Yeah.
if you thought that you was a side joint or not. So
Yeah.
that's
I mean, I
one
was
thing.
like, are you, and I flat out asked him, I was like, you fucking anybody else? And he was like, I don't have time to fuck anybody
Yeah,
else.
you see- no, I don't want to hear that bullshit.
That's what he said.
I don't want to hear that bullshit.
and honestly, like, he's not gonna straight up say like,
Yeah, they
you
should.
know what I mean? Like,
Everybody's scared to break somebody's heart.
yeah. Or he's just an asshole, which
Yeah,
that's
he
what
is
he
an
sounds
asshole.
like.
We
Where does he
live-
live? It's like, I'm just
We
kidding.
live less than a mile apart. But like, wouldn't you want to end it? Like, be like, hey, be respectful and be like, all right, it's not working out.
I fully agree, but it's not that easy. It's like,
Hide
it's not
behind
like
the text
movies.
message.
I know. I hate when people do that. Don't get it fucked up. I like when you do it
Yeah.
personal and whatnot.
Yeah, but,
Yeah, but even a text, like,
Even a
would
text,
be better than
instead of
nothing.
just
I,
ghosting.
then ghost and great. I agree.
Exactly,
'Cause I hate
like,
text,
alright.
but I'd rather than
Like,
ghost.
you can just say it. You're literally typing. Like, just
Yeah.
say it's not working out. Bye, and that's it.
He was like, it was great getting to know you, but like, I had more respect off of somebody that I was talking to for 24 hours. Be like, hey, I know we just started talking. I didn't talk to you yesterday because I was on a date. You know, we kicked it off. You know, we're going to get to know each other. I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank you. Good luck. Like, I appreciate it. But you're fucking me for 2 fucking months?
Yeah.
And you don't even have the balls to be like, it's not working out. I don't see this going anywhere.
Exactly.
And I can just show up at his house anytime.
That's the craziest part. You know where he lives.
Right.
Yeah. New guy wanted to pick me up for our date, and I said, no way.
The pegging girl, she knows where I live. I'm still nervous. Like she's just gonna crawl through the
Don't
window.
worry.
and wake up something. But luckily, Ashley sleeps there almost every night. I have a protector, and I have
You
Cash.
also have Cash, who would probably lick her to death. But
He just gives kisses. Ooh, I want to play a game show. This is the first time ever on the show. The game show is going to be called "What Do I Look Like?"
I have to go back.
Okay, I'm going to play a video where when you guys face the camera. At the end of this video, baby, can you get the? Yes. She's going to hand you a whiteboard, and you're going to name 3 things. What you think the sex of the person is, the race of the person, and something else about them. 3 things.
Okay.
Write them big and show that. I'll say, reveal your answer. And it's going to be called What Do I Look Like? So based off of the voice alone, solely alone, you're going to guess what this person looks like. I'm going to sit in Tremaine's seat.
Okay, so race, sex, and something else.
Yeah,
up to me?
both of you. Tremaine has not seen this either.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the cool part.
The cool part is I hooked this whole thing up, and Tremaine just shows up with a hat with one button on. So the whole point is so you guys can't see each other's answers, so you can't go off of what he says.
Are we switching?
Purple, please.
Yeah.
I want blue.
Blue? Light blue or dark blue?
Dark.
I don't like wearing new headphones. Those are my headphones that I bought, and I like those a lot, and I don't have them, and I'm upset. But it's okay.
Light or dark?
He said darker. Hopefully. I think. Did he say dark?
I didn't hear. He just said he has to go pee.
Thank you.
So if you would, Rebecca, would you face the camera, please? When we start to play this game, just face the camera and...
And check the time, because I have a date to go on.
The time on the clock is 3:14. What time's your date?
5:45.
You have plenty of time.
I have to drive an hour.
He's an hour away?
I have to go to King of Prussia. Do you not realize where I live now?
I don't know things. But you're not an hour from here, are you?
No, I should check that, though.
King of Prussia's not... I don't...
No, but...
Hey. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. I love you. Yep. All right. Now, the game show is going to start with Tremaine. What is he doing? He's running away, jerking off. Get your dick in your pants. Oh, my. It's so small. It's insanely small. Tremaine, why is your penis so small? I mean, it's... I know. Elephantitis. Thank you, baby. Trey, you're going to be the first person to wear those headphones besides me. First person to wear those headphones but me. Those are my headphones. All right. That's the puppy. So the name of the game is What Do I Look Like? So how this game's going to work is you guys are going to write the sex, race, and something else about the person that you hear only through audio. The video will play behind me, and at the end of the video, you guys will write down those 3 things, and then we'll see who's correct. So the first one's about to start.
Okay.
Look forward, Trey.
Like, what do you mean, look forward?
Just look that way towards the camera, bro.
Look at the video.
This?
Yeah, look that way.
My name is Sarah Colwell. I am 40 years old. I live in Plymouth. Born and bred here in Plymouth. About 5 years ago now, I had a stroke-like event. There's still some question as to whether it was a severe migraine or an actual stroke event, but whatever it was have changed my brain activity. So the motor skills and communication part of brain do not function very well anymore. This at the time was very confusing, but actually had a lot of help, a lot of support from neurologists for migraines, and it was hoped that my speech could be improved, but I think over the years have come to terms with the fact that this probably is as good as it will get.
All right. So
Number 1 is what?
you can go sex, race, something else.
Like something else, like...
Like you think they have like This is a weird hipster who wears weird sunglasses. Just something, because we're gonna judge who has the best out of 3. If you have 2 of them right, you got 2 of them right, you get 2 points.
I don't know how to spell.
What are you trying to? Just try your best.
And then you said the last one is what again?
Just something else. Like, if you think this is a Hispanic woman who's really fat or something like that, I don't know. All right, you guys got the 3?
No.
What do you got? 2?
Hold on. No, I can't do that. That's cheating. All
right. So you're gonna show the camera as soon as Trey's done.
It's light.
You don't think the camera can see it?
I don't know.
Well, you can read them out loud too once you put it up.
Something, Tremaine.
Come on, bro. All right, you got the 3?
No.
We gotta put you on a shot clock, bro. This is a crazy amount of time for somebody who wears a hat like that. All right, now show the camera, and then Rebecca, you read yours first, and then Tremaine, you read yours second. All right, so Rebecca, what do you think it is?
A man, Asian, skinny, who dresses like a female.
Trey, what do you think it is?
Let me read this shit again. Female, Spanish, and short.
A small. Okay, so this is a white British lady. So all right, hold them up towards me so I can judge who wins this one. This is a skinny white lady from Europe or from Britain. Female, short. Man. Yep, Trey wins it. Judgment call. All right, so erase your boards, please.
What do I don't get a. Oh, I thought it said my reading just fucking up.
She got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Trey's winning 1-0.
How many are we doing?
We're doing 3.
Okay.
All right, so face the camera, please.
All right.
Okay, so some people were wondering where I got my accent from. It's a really, really crazy story. Here it is, really short. I had a really bad headache one day, and I was like, I can't sleep for like 3 days. So then I went to the emergency room, and they were like, we need to put you to sleep. So they did. I woke up. I went home. Next day, I had a headache so bad. Then all of a sudden, I couldn't feel the right side of my face. The left side of my body was like numb. I couldn't even walk anything. Rushed to the emergency room, couldn't talk, couldn't hardly think anything. It was really, really weird. By the time it passed, I was able to talk. This is the accent that came out of my face. I used to sound kind of like Oklahoman, you know, ish, because I grew up there a lot. But I've been all over the United States, never outside the country. Foreign accent syndrome is the conclusion, and that's it. So I don't mind you asking, but no, I'm not from wherever. People keep asking.
So she has an Oklahoma accent, which means a lot to everybody. All right. So you got 3?
Yeah.
Show the camera. Rebecca, what do you got?
Female, black, fat.
Tremaine, what do you got?
Female, black / British, and skinny.
So I'm going to say she's skinny, but she's not British. So Trey takes it again. All right, here comes the last one.
Trey won.
We'll still go with the last one.
Right.
This one's for 3 points. How about that?
Okay, I like that.
You guys facing forward?
Yup.
Wait. What are my numbers?
All right, here we go.
Yo, big up the youth them way out of Kingston. Me wake up this morning and me see the thing turn up. Internet gone mad. Respect, you don't know. Me soon forward.
I can't give you any more than that. Trey, you got your 3? Now, if you can guess who this is, I'm gonna give you $20 on my wallet. All right. So Tremaine, you go first this time. Give us your 3.
Male.
It's a male.
Jamaican.
You gotta show the world what you wrote, bro.
Jamaican. And I also, but I put, there's a promotion video.
For what? What do you
Like
think?
a music video.
All right, so it's a Jamaican man. So, wait, what color do you think he is?
He's
Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Okay, that's not a race, but
He's black, man.
We said race. There's black Irish guys, bro.
I hear you.
I put Jamaican too.
All right, geez, you guys. All right, so what did you say, Rebecca?
Man, Jamaican. He has dreads.
So you both
I like that. I
okay.
like that.
All right, so
what?
This is Chet Hanks. This is Tom Hanks' son.
I like that.
Booyaka, booyaka.
So that's Tom. Wait, I don't know who won that one. All right, so what was your third one?
Promotional
Yeah,
video.
promotional video, but I don't think he paid promotion. What is he? No, he's not promoting that. He's just speaking.
I'm just gonna go with a tie. Judgment call. All right, let's switch it up. Let's go back to it. So that was.
I am back.
That was what do I look like? Nice. And you guys both did. I'm gonna go with equally well because the first two they were only worth 1 point each. The last one was worth 3, and we both got 3. So let's go with Tremaine won it. I had to go with Tremaine won. I'm sorry. Tremaine won that judgment call. Sorry. Congratulations, Tremaine. Now, do you think you'll be able to afford a better hat after winning that game? All right, I got a question, Rebecca, because last time we got into this,
okay.
The question was, is a do-rag a hat? Because last time we said he was wearing 2 hats.
No, do-rag's not a hat.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go. All right, fine. A do-rag is not a hat. He only has 1 hat on. Judgment call. Congratulations. So are you excited about your day tonight? God damn it. So are you excited about your day tonight?
Yeah.
What most excites you about this guy? Do you like the way he looks more? Or?
I feel like I don't have to pull teeth, and I feel like he's interested in getting to know me.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that. I'm not used to.
Is he doing anything that you could feel that he's doing too much of?
No.
So far,
no.
There's nothing. That's good.
So what should a guy do on a dating website?
Yeah, that's
to
a good
successfully. Babe, get over here.
That's a good question.
I want Ash's answer on this too.
Okay.
Like, what did I do different than every other guy? Babe, don't make me ask you twice.
They're probably listening.
That's from Freddie. That's a joke we have between each other. Hold on, we got to get this answer from Ash too. All right. Okay. She only has an associate degree. It's okay.
What does that have to do with anything?
You got her mic on? All right, babe. Can you talk? You want to make sure you're on?
Yes, I can talk.
All right, well, stop it. I don't want to hear that. All right. Let's go with Rebecca. What can a guy do on a dating website to successfully go on a date with a girl? Some guys out there can't get anything.
Well, just don't swipe right on every little freaking thing that.
He might have done the same thing to you, though. You don't know what differentiates between.
True.
So what did he do?
I didn't like ball guys before, but it's like I'm just kidding.
Bigger dicks. It's a rule. Can't help. So what did he do different than other guys?
It was just he seemed interested. He was engaged and he was asking me questions. It wasn't like it was just one-ended conversation. It went back and forth. Mm-hmm. It just naturally, like I kept saying, like 4.5 hours went by super fast yesterday.
Now, what question did he ask you that?
It wasn't really questions. It was, we were just talking. And then he even said, he was like, if you have a really good like conversation with somebody, the questions that you have in your head are going to get answered. Because I was answering questions that he had that he didn't say.
Right.
And they just came up in conversation.
Yeah, I feel it.
So it's just being the ability to be able to hold a conversation with that person.
And have your shit together. Like...
Or be working on your shit.
Yeah. Be working on your shit. Don't be staying at home with mommy, daddy, having them pay for everything. And you're just like, oh, I just am free. I don't have any care in the world, when the other person is like working their ass off and being an adult.
I agree.
Ash, is there a question that sticks out in your mind where you're like, well, he's interested? Or is there something I did?
Like something that a guy would ask a girl?
Like, what did I do specifically to get us from being on Bumble messaging to a date and then a relationship? Like, was there something I did in the beginning on just the dating website? Did I ask a certain question? Or did I say something specifically?
Well, it's hard because...
Yeah, it is.
I can't really remember. No, I remember. No, like all I really remember, I don't remember the specifics of everything, but I remember we had common interests and stuff, so that helped a lot because that would give us things to talk about.
Exactly.
But I don't really understand what you mean. Like, what's your question?
So, if a guy's on a dating website, what can he do? What did I do to go from just talking to you to getting a phone number and getting you to hang out?
I get it. So. Honestly, most of my experiences on the dating website, which granted was only 2 weeks, so I'm not the expert on this, but I've said this in the past, like the conversation would start out good with every single one. It would be like, hey, what do you do? Like, not where do you live, like specifically, but area, interest, and then like it would immediately lead to sex, like sex stuff. You know what I mean? Not me having sex with the person.
Another,
Me, like, it would be like, so, I don't know, like, how big are your tits, or do you, and I'm just like, dude.
So, all right, so.
Like, why are you asking all these normal questions? If you want to just.
So somebody goes, hey, Ashley, how you doing?
Be like, I'm doing great, how are you?
What's the third? Is the third question, how big are your tits?
No.
Or how many questions do it is? Or how many?
It would be like an ongoing conversation for like maybe more than a day. Like, it would seem like the person was legitimately interested in what I had to say, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, even if it doesn't lead to something, at least I'm like meeting somebody new. You know what I mean? But like, then it would always lead to like. And, like, honestly, like, that's not that I honestly, I wasn't sure what I wanted in the beginning. Not, like, you're different, but, like, before that, like, I wasn't sure.
I'm different.
I knew what I wanted with you very early. That's
why
what
am I
I'm
different?
saying.
Why am I different, though? Tell the world about why I'm different.
I don't know. I love
clicks.
you.
You just know. Like, you can't really describe it.
Why am I different, though? Like, what did I do?
He just wants... No, I'm not doing this.
No, I agree with Ash, because it's like, I was talking to somebody on Match, and... he asked me what I was looking for on there, and I told him, and then I asked him, and he was like, I'm looking for, like, a long-term relationship. And he was like, I don't get this fuck buddy thing, you know, I'm a one-man.
But we never had that conversation, ever.
I'm a one-man.
Like, what conversation?
We never said, I just want to hook up, or I'm looking for a relationship. Like, it just kind of, like, happened that way. Yeah, like, I don't know.
But this guy was like, I don't do fuck buddies, blah, blah. And then the next conversation is like, oh, well, I want to romance you and I want to kiss you. And I'm like, so what do you do for a living? And then that's when it stopped. Because it's like...
I mean, he could have been really good in bed.
I want to bought your flowers and hold your hand.
A guy has never said, I want to romance you. If he did, I'd be like... Ew. I'd be like, no, just show it. Just show it.
You know, specifically with our relationship, you don't like flowers.
No.
Right now, I can't take you out to dinner.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. I'm going out to dinner tonight.
Well, we did. Listen,
we
have a child now, okay?
Yeah, the puppy is a lot.
We're going down the Brandywine tomorrow, and we, like, literally had to beg his dad to watch them, because, like, it's like, I know it's not a child. I'm kidding, I know.
Brandywine is a river that you go float on and you drink a bunch of beers.
But it's hard to do stuff with, because we can't take him, like... with us, and he's still a puppy, so who wants to watch a puppy for hours? Like, but anyway, I don't know. It's just, I can't put it into words. Like,
how great, how
no,
splendid.
how it just like happened.
I am right.
No, if it didn't feel natural to me, I would probably back off, because I don't want to force things. I feel like in the past I have, and it never worked out, and I don't want to feel like that ever again. So. if anything, and if anything's bothering me, I tell him right away, and I think he's the same. Like,
I think communication's the key.
Yeah, absolutely. Even if it's something you don't want to talk about, like, you have to talk about it. Like, you have to.
See, she always thinks I'm too nice to say anything.
I do think he is. Because he doesn't want to, like,
hurt somebody's feelings.
And I feel like that sometimes, too, but it has to. You have to, like... I mean, it'd be different if you were, like, nitpicky every day. Like, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this, and, like, then obviously you have something wrong with you because you know what I mean? But, like, it's... If something's bothering me, I'm like, come on, dude, like...
All right, Trey, what about for you? When you're seeing a girl, like, what's the one sign where you're like, all right, I can be serious with this girl?
3 years later.
Bro, you got to talk into the mic. You're a podcast host now. Come on, man. So you're
He's texting his girl, all right?
Wait, is that the girl?
No.
Is that another girl?
That's nobody.
So that's another girl. Okay. So that's one of your co-hosts later in your other videos that you take. So when you're talking to a girl, is there something that sets her apart from, like, what is 3 year or 2 year girl? Why is she different?
I'm a weird person. I like, for me to even be interested into a female.
She has, like, mayonnaise.
I have to look in her eyes. Her eyes is the first thing is to attract me. If your eyes...
What color? Like, do you look for a color, or is it color? That's what I was say. Is it an intensity, or is it a color thing?
I don't know how to explain it. You can see something.
He said straight from the beginning that they looked at each other and there was just something.
Yes,
I wanted to see what made it
I just can't explain it. It's something that I can.
And
look
like
in
I just
her
said, I
eyes.
can't explain it either. It's like.
But I just knew, like, the reason I smiled, and I didn't feel that smile in a long time.
Yeah.
Like butterfly smile. When I felt that was something. So then. It makes it even more special when we didn't do nothing. So I know.
I agree.
It's going to be more stronger of a connection than anything else when we do.
When you finally do. Whew.
You're going to have sex in like 30, bro, in 30, I'm calling 30 seconds you're coming, bro.
I don't care. I'm ripping her apart for them 30 seconds. I don't
He'll be
care,
like, listen,
man.
that was just
a follow-up to this?
Yeah, we definitely need a follow-up.
I have not stopped following up with this since the last episode he told us about the whole sex work thing. He's on, what's that called again?
I'm not saying nothing.
Is it fans only?
That's the thing.
Oh, OnlyFans, right?
One of those
fans only, OnlyFans, something like that.
OnlyFans, I think, would be like a dollar store.
I have no
like
idea.
we only sell fans here. Fans only makes a little more sense.
You're so dumb.
But I'm not really sure. But Trey's on there. Tremaine, I'm going with Trey now, bro.
You can't tell him anything because he'll just keep bringing it up. Let me tell you.
I don't block from being who I am.
That's awesome.
Can't stop that.
Now, I'm just curious. Could you, like, if you wanted to get your hat another notch, could you?
No.
Or do you just have a big head?
I do got big hair.
Okay.
But I also got a lot of hair.
You don't have a lot of hair.
Yeah, I do.
I don't think I've ever seen your hair.
Right now it's braided, single braided. So.
What does that mean, single braid? Like, there's just one braid?
No, not one. A lot of them.
Can I say it?
I really got to put my
He's
do-rag
got a lot
back
of work
on
going
Bro,
on.
the viewers want to know. It's not about me.
You are so
When
ignorant.
the viewers my damn, no, they can see on my Facebook if they want to know.
Most people know what a single braid means, okay? It's not one big braid down his head. Like,
that's hilarious.
I don't know what that means. Okay? I'm trying to learn. I'm like an archaeologist out here looking for diamonds.
You do have a lot of hair.
I'm an archaeologist out here. I'm just looking for bones, bro. I don't even know what a T-Rex looks like.
Well, you need a lot of hair to braid it. So.
What are you trying to say?
I got a lot of hair.
Could you braid my beard hair? Not you specifically, but could my beard hair be braided?
Some girls probably can. Like my mom probably could because she's like an islander, so they do tight hair. They do our hair tight ever since we was little. So, like American girls, they'd be nasty at doing it, but they need long hair to do it though, to be nasty at it. Some girls, their fingers just can't get that tight.
They're not used to it.
They're not used
Dude,
to
my hair, my beard hairs. Last time she was plucking them for like the second time, I get like these hairs. I get like
they're so gnarly. They're literally like string.
Yeah, this beard
it's
hair
like a piece of floss, but like times 4. Like it's
way
so
bigger
thick.
than that, like,
settle
10.
down.
I'm thick. No, but I got a lot of girth on my face.
I've seen it, but no.
She's seen me without a beard. She's the only one here that's I've seen me without a beard.
I've seen pictures.
But I've seen you with a longer beard than that.
Yeah, I don't like it this long though. It's too much.
Yeah.
I have to like if when it's winter, if I zip my hoodie up, my hair's it's like a whole thing, and I just look like homeless or a caveman. I'm just not a big fan of it. I wanted to get trimmed, but there's no way. Coronavirus is making me look stupid as shit. Like the girl who normally cuts my hair, that barbershop's closed, and then Corey's girlfriend Brie, who's on the second episode, You can go to the website, loveandthenwhat.com, and see their podcast. So she would cut my hair, but now she's working 6 days a week. The 7th day, she's with her nephews and nieces. So I have a beard that I can't trim.
Can you get sick from something else? For example, because I only keep hearing coronavirus. Like, can you get a cold anymore, or that's automatically,
you can get anything.
or is that automatically considered
No,
coronavirus?
I got strep right before I started talking to him. I got strep, and everyone was like, "You have corona." I was
see,
like,
that's
"Dude,
what I'm saying.
I
It don't
literally
seem
have
like-
strep."
I think there's only one definitive way to know if you can get something else. Rebecca, what you have to do after you leave here, or when you're here, it doesn't matter.
Didn't she say she don't like being called that?
It doesn't matter. I call her Rebecca.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Or banana split.
I'm cool with that.
Okay, all right, banana split.
Okay.
When you leave here, you message Magic Johnson and see what he's doing tonight. You go have sex with him, and if you have HIV,
Why are you hate me that much?
this is for science purposes.
Fuck you.
We're trying to figure out if we could.
You go have sex with him. Yes.
I would love to, but I'm just.
Oh, shit.
I'm not a scientist. You're the
Yo.
scientist. We've already been over this. You're a chemist.
Which is
you can get the lab coat and like the.
I'm so bad at chemistry, so props to you.
So the only way we can't answer this question next week, we're gonna have her back. She's gonna talk about having sex with Magic Johnson, and then if she has HIV.
But this says she why put herself in that risk?
Yeah, fuck you.
There's
It's for science. She's got 4 years of her life trying to go through science, and now I'm giving her.
That's more than
I'm giving her
you're
empirical
digging
data.
this hole and you just need
It's
it.
just-
I'm not trying to dig the hole. She should get Magic Johnson to
Do you
dig the
know
hole.
how
What I'm
many-
saying is
do you know
Magic
how
Johnson.
many
should be-
less contagious
Where did
diseases
magic
there
come from?
are before AIDS? Like there's
We're
so
talking
many
about
less
somebody with a known
contagious
disease. That computer is black again and Tremaine.
Like you could have said mononucleosis. Like why'd you go straight to AIDS?
That's what I mean. Like, why did it?
No, he doesn't have AIDS. He has HIV. So you're wrong.
Bye.
So as I was saying, for science purposes, Tremaine had a thesis, and there's only one way to prove the thesis: for you to have sex with Magic Johnson. Otherwise, what are we doing here? This is a science-based show.
Since when?
Since today.
Since Tremaine wore a hat with one button.
That's okay, man. That's why you look at it. I don't even wear it without no buttons and just like flip.
Flip. Oh man. Well, this was a great show. Rebecca, do you have anything that you would like to promote? Like, do you have like a social media website or anything?
No, I'm good.
You don't?
No, I don't want anybody to know.
Well, do you have an Instagram?
I do.
Oh, you're definitely getting.
Yeah, come on.
Her Instagram's gonna. Or I'm gonna tag her in
That's
Instagram.
fine.
That's okay.
And Tremaine.
You can tag me in my Insta. It's Halftoe, HALFTOE.
Okay, that's the whole. That's
Yeah,
your,
that's
I
my
don't.
handle.
I don't know enough about social media, so that's interesting to me that I don't know anything about it. Tremaine, do you have anything to plug? Like maybe like your penis videos or anything?
Nah, not this week. Not this week. That's gonna be one of the private weekends, Midnight Friday specials. You know, I'm kidding. We're not doing none of that. All right, please don't think I'm
But
serious.
thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming on.
You're welcome. I know you bugged me for months and months and months
What made you do it?
on a weekend.
Well,
And
I
was
asked
just,
her for. She always wanted to do it, but she always said on a weekend. And our last co-host, Robbie, piece of shit.
Oh shit!
Would never do it on a Saturday. He's busy. He has a kid. He's off the show. So on and so forth. Blah blah blah. Tremaine's here now. We got an awesome We have two awesome hosts. So, yay is us. But he can never do it. So
and
fine.
I had more stories too. So.
Yeah, definitely.
You gotta wait.
And maybe, I don't know, I might bring somebody next time.
Ooh.
Next time she can come on with
I like that.
If you come on with another person, we do a game show where it's how well do you know your SO.
Okay.
Where there's a leaderboard where you get a certain amount of points for every question you answer about the other person.
Okay.
So
I'm
next
gonna
time
ask
you
him 80 questions. When he gets here.
so there's a leaderboard so you can come on and be ranked on couples with the other couples that have been on here. I think in 2 weeks we have another two guys. They're not dating, but I just think it's be funny to do that because they've been friends for a while. So I want to see how well they actually know each other. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, I like that. They probably gonna know better than
They probably will know the people that have been together. Because Salem and Cass, who were the first two people to do it, have been dating like 7 years.
I was here when they did it.
Yeah. So I want to know if they know each other better or two best friends will know each other better. But if you want to be on the show, go to loveandthenwhat.com. You can see our YouTube channel from there. You can email us You can find our email in there, loveandthenwhat@gmail.com. If you want to tell us a funny story or you want to send us a question, just go to loveandthenwhat with an E at gmail.com. And you again, I had fun. Thank you again for watching that YouTube clip. If others like it, remember that like and subscribe button. If you have questions for us, go to our website and you can find our email, loveandthenwhat@gmail.com. You can also see other YouTube clips, highlights, previews to other clips, and behind-the-scenes features. If you want to listen to our podcast, go to anywhere where you listen to your podcast. And you can find Love and Then What there.